Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. We are back today with some more Tarkov stuff as per usual. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? I actually took the morning off to go and do some fun stuff with the kids, which is quite nice. I did a few little bits and pieces. I think I actually finally did Gunsmith 28. Once I get into that mode of it takes a full day to get onto the next Gunsmith, I lose all my momentum completely. I get to about Gunsmith 21, 22, and then I'm just yeah. It's quite bad really. But I had a couple of people commenting being like, yo, can you upload the rest, because why would you not? I'm like, yeah, I know. Hello, Holger Hen. Tom. Juk Tak. Die ersten Leute sind Deutsch. Don't speak any German, really, I'm afraid. You trying the S12 today? Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm probably not going to play with it all stream. Honestly, it depends on how the PS12B stores go, more than anything else. Hello, Jake and Blessed. Hello. Blaine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm blessed with being slender. It's all good. Right, where did I keep this thing? Oh, yeah. So I've got a spreadsheet I need to keep open. Any tips for antique axe? Just keep killing scavs, honestly. He said it decently. Oh, thank you. I did German GCSE back in the day. I would say that out of studying, I mean, I only did French and German, but I used to prefer German. I was many years ago and I've forgotten everything. But I found German came a bit more naturally. I think it's sort of similar to English in some ways, at least from an English speaker, in that you can kind of get by in German. You know, you butcher all the cases and all that kind of stuff, but people still kind of know what you mean. Whereas I find French just very hard to even just get started. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff in German kind of follows I don't know, similar patterns and things. I find it very, very tricky. How to money? Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so what this series of streams, and we're going to be doing this all day. Sorry, all day. Obviously, all day today. We're going to be doing this all week. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to actually document where my rubles come from, because people ask me all the time, how do you make money in this game? And I'm like, well, you do this and you do that and you do the other, but I don't really have any data to back it up. So I actually started this morning. Let's actually just get into here. So I started this morning with 41 million rubles. I actually transferred money onto my PMC so that if we do play streets, then I can use the BTR and all that stuff. But just to make it a perfectly round 41 million. So I started tracking at 41 million. I then did Gunsmith 23, so I screwed it up straight away. And then I did a factory scav run. So I'm actually going to do that straight off the bat. To be honest, I should probably do my hideout first, but we'll do the scav run because it's slightly more interesting, and we can load while we're talking. So yeah, we'll do that, and then I want to track it. I want to see how much money we make in a week, whether I make or lose money between different raids and stuff. And but actually, I don't need to go down into I did this meds, I did the pile of meds craft and I made X. I don't need to do it that detail. Oh, okay. I don't need to do it in that much detail, but just I did a crafting session and picked up the stuff from the last session, and this is how much I made, and we can broadly figure out how much everything's worth. If I do a Bitcoin, I'll track Bitcoin separately, I think. Not an idea. A slang greeting in Northern Germany, cool. I was not aware of that. About to wipe and start hardcore. Wish me luck. Hope you join me soon. Haha. Tricky one. Yeah, I mean, I've got a second account, so I can kind of do hardcore whenever. I've been thinking about it for a bit, but. Got about 1,000 scavs, no axe. Try running your scav through factory. I often find these items on my scav more often than I do on other scavs, if that makes sense. I just got second to last sample stim for my scav, this morning. What are you thinking about AK-101? I think it's okay. I just feel like it's fallen back in line with all the other guns. I feel like the AUG is the new 101 from the past. Do you know what I mean? The AUG is just insane. You should just use the AUG. Pretty good. And you get bigger mags. The 101 really suffers from having 30s, so not having a recoil and it's still cheap to mod, but why? Because you're not getting a benefit really. So given that, then it's you're not really getting a benefit of recoil, and now the magazines are small. It's okay, well the AUG at least you can get 42s. English kind of easy to learn. 9% English is... Yeah, because if you use it a lot, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. The thing is, English is like... It's easy to learn and hard to master. It's another one of those things. There was like a really interesting thing that I heard about like different languages in different countries and stuff. Like South Korea was kind of like the example. Yeah, this kit is crap, so we're just going to go and like farm some other items. Yeah, it's an interesting like example, like difference between say like SK versus the UK. In that, as a English speaker, like a native English speaker, oh, is it the Scav? Okay, well he could take that box, and that's fine. As a native English speaker, you hear people from all over the world and all different nationalities speaking English in many different ways, and it gets you used to like foreign people speaking English, or even just like not like people just speaking English like not in the perfect way. And we don't necessarily speak English the perfect way either ourselves. And so we're quite used to hearing people... Oh, I didn't even know it was loose loot. We're used to hearing other people, like, and English being spoken in, like, a variety of different ways. Which means that we're not really that bothered. Like, it's easy for us to understand people, even if they are kind of, like, butcher the language or whatever. Whereas in South Korea, supposedly, I mean, this is just what I've read. I'm no expert, but what I've read is that unless you speak, like, near perfect Korean, it's actually quite hard to be understood. Because the country's, like, 99% South Korean... Everybody speaks absolutely perfect Korean, and nobody ever hears Korean be spoken by somebody who like isn't native. And because they're not used to it, it actually makes it very difficult to converse unless you're fluent. It's quite interesting. So I think English is like, it's easy to get by in that way, but it's hard to master because of... Oh dear. That's not ideal. We're trying to make money here, not die. What ammo have I got? HP. I don't know why I jumped then. There we go. Okay. Oh, we'll be okay. I have a Bitcoin miner, 225 GPUs. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Still not enough. I mean, it's decent. Org has no recall. Yeah, we can look at the org in a sec. So what I'm doing now is I'm just like dumping all this stuff in here, and then I'll just sell most of it to... I've stopped selling to fence, especially if I'm like doing actual money stuff. Sell to fence is easy if you just want to like get your scav rep and just make a bit of like passive cash, and you wouldn't have done that scav run anyway. But the org over the M4, I agree. The org is insane. The org is just like way better than all the other 556 guns. Can you show us a good org build? Yeah, I'll show you like my favorite one. Yeah, Two Incarnate says like a good thing here. Be careful you don't run through. So like if you run out of factory, so factory has a timer of 20 minutes at the start. You have to stay in raid for at least, like you have to get either enough XP, which is kind of hard as a scav because you're not killing anything, or you have to stay in raid for 7 minutes. So if you spawn in and there's 14 minutes left on the clock, the raid has been open for 6. If you leave immediately, you'll actually get a run through as a scav. Like not a lot of people know that, and it definitely is true. Believe me, it's definitely true. So you have to leave factory 13 minutes or later. Otherwise, you'll get a run through. It doesn't matter normally, but if there's an item that you need for samples or something, then you could get caught. So there's kind of two ways to think about the org. The easy way, I mean, the org A3. Thing is, the org is so easy to build. The org A3 is like the classic way that people do because you got this like horrible mount on top, which kind of sucks. I just don't think there's any point using this ever. So you take this off, and then you've got these other mounts you get on Peacekeeper 3. You basically got a choice between the low, which is fine if you've got red dots, but it won't fit like LPVOs on it. I'll show you. So this won't fit any LP. It'll fit some. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Oh yeah, there's certain things that it won't fit. I think it's Can you put the Valde on it? Okay, there was certain one. There's something I was trying to fit on him and it wouldn't go on. You can actually put a 30mm mount on, so okay, you can put LPVOs on. But I think there's some of the longer ones. I feel like maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe you can do it. There was something that didn't fit on here. I can't remember what it was. I was trying to do something specific with it. You can't put 34mm mount, it seems, because they're too long. The Valde might not be... I think I was trying to put Valde on it. I don't see the Valde. Where's the Valde? I mean, it fits the Spectre. I'm surprised it fits these guys and not the Valde.
Gold, please.
You can't put the ACOG. I feel like... Oh, maybe you can't. I wonder why, but that isn't... I wonder if that's just like a mounting connection thing. Doko Beats, thank you so much for the Prime, by the way. Alright, you should be able to put the mount connector on here, like... I think that's... that almost feels to me like the mount connector is just missing from this. Second bottom row, Valde. Oh, you're right, actually. I wonder what was missing then. Anyway. Fine then. Well, I don't really remember. I mean, how many rows we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows and 3. If I swap this over... Oops. this to this one. We've now got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's now 7 rows and 2. So there's something here. I guess it's maybe all these 34mm mount ones. Maybe the Alpha 4 didn't fit. Can you put the Alpha 4 rings on here? No. Okay, so it's only certain rings that fit. The Alpha 4 rings don't fit. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was trying to put on the new Sig Tango. That might have been the reason. I might have been trying to put this on, and I already had it, like, set in a mount. That might be the case. I probably didn't realize that I could have literally just moved over to, like, the JP or something and just used it in that. Oh, well. Anyway, that's a super side tangent. So, use the low mount then, and then put whatever you want on it. Like, red dot, whatever. You have one rail for a flashlight. And then suppress-wise, like, genuinely, I only ever do one thing with the muzzle and the AUG. And that is put on the Ratworks muzzle. And on top of that, I put the Mini Monster. The gun doesn't need recoil reduction, so you don't care about recoil reduction at all. The Mini Monster goes in the SF3P. Or the SF4P, but usually the SF3P is cheaper and easier to access. I wish you could search in these. So anyway, so SF3P. And then there's 2. There's the Monster, which is minus 16 ergo and minus 3 recoil. Or the Mini Monster, which is minus 7 ergo and minus 2 recoil. The 1 recoil, literally, just like, you're not going to notice. Between 41 and 42, I guarantee you will almost not even be... if you got given both those guns, I don't think you'd be able to tell. But you get an extra 9 ergo for going for the Mini Monster. The Mini Monster is pretty cheap now at this point on the fleet. Like, that, this is a steal. This is a genuine steal. And that's it. That's all you have to do. The best part about this is that you can build it. You can build the AUG A1 exactly the same way. Once you have Peacekeeper 3. A lot of people don't necessarily realize, but you just take off this top bit here. It removes the 20-inch barrel as well. So you have to put the A3 receiver on instead. And then you put the 20-inch barrel back in. And then you put the foregrip back on. And then you just go low mount, and then it's the same thing. Mini Monster on here. Any scope you want up there. Whatever tactical device you want there. Easy peasy. And then you've got the 42 random mags. So -7, the same as the 40s on regular M4, whatever. It's like 715 RPM, which is a nice middle ground. And the recoil is, yeah, like 42, basically, once you put the suppressor on. It's nuts. So you put that on, and then SF3P. I'll do SF4P because I can find that easier, but they've got the same stats. The Mini Monster, 43 vertical recoil, which is like, this is like basically as good as you can make an M4. Like if you take an M4, like it's actually insane. Meta M4 like this, the recoil on this thing is like 51. Like, the AUG feels so good compared to everything basically. Right. Let's see. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Where do your rubles come from? Well, we're tracking it. We're going to track it. So we just did a scav run there. So we need to like actually sell some of the stuff so we can do the thing. So let's start getting some of these things up on the market as well. So let's get the prism up. I'm probably just going to sell this for like just below its price because then it'll go fast. Even with 4 slots, if you're trying to like maximize the value, then you'll sell everything. And you just want to make sure everything actually goes like quick enough. Right, let's get rid of a Pevco. This came from like the previous scav run. You don't want to be blocked out completely. Romeo. Hopefully that'll do. In the meanwhile, we'll sell everything back to Ragman. All of these things. So, are people still buying these? They are a little bit. Yeah, put one in. I'm currently just like wasting the points on my armor repair kit because like, I literally just don't care about the armor repair kit this way. It just doesn't make any sense. The fact that it's still slightly bugged, as far as when I last checked. But this one, SK upper. Yeah. So they sell very slowly is the issue with those. So maybe if we go into raids, then I'll think about it. But if there's other stuff, I'll put those up first as priority. Right, and then we're going to see if we can sell some SJ6s. Oh, they're expensive. Look at them. Very expensive. Good stuff. Weapons parts, that should go quite quickly because they've got a very high turnover. Right, then we'll go back to Therapist. Now that we're maxed out again, we'll sell this and this. Probably the 2 keys. Gas station's safe. The offers for that thing. Oh yeah, another thing I want to do. I want to trade for these sugars. I'm always trying to trade for these sugars. Because they're so expensive on the flea market. That's like 90k. So, but it really helps with the moonshine. And then we'll go and do the crafting run. I think this is useful. So I'm going to try and sell as much of this stuff as I can, and we'll do a bit of crafting in a second. And then we'll kind of see where it takes us. And then I'll note it down. So, yeah, Jaeger's one. See, this is the issue. Like, at some point, I go like, well, it's worth, like, selling this stuff on the flea. We've got, like, more things to sell. Always use the Thunder Beast for weight. Yeah, it's a good suppressor for weight. I like it. One of my favorite ones. And it's got a barter. Really good. Like, suppressors with a barter are just always nice, usually, because unless they're, like, literally the meta suppressor, people don't care so much. People are just not that bothered. I'll keep that because I crafted that. And these things, yeah, but they're quite expensive too. Oh, yeah, so I'm just going to sell this to Ragman because otherwise, and this thing to Mechanic. At some point, it's just too much, you know, things. Right, so let's grab all of that, at least. That'll do for now. Okay, so in my spreadsheets, that was 6. This is on stream. Now we're at 418532242. Stream Scav run. And a bit of collection. This isn't going to be like, as I said, I don't need to go like super detailed. Yeah, the 2 orgs, but the A1 is simply. Yeah, so I'm trying to min-max these as well. What we're going to do, I'll buy another one. Because you can use these to craft stuff. And the only problem is you have to catch it before it runs out. If you don't catch it before it runs out, 150, that's actually pretty decent. Yeah. If you don't catch it before it runs out, then you lose it. You don't get to craft with it. That 160, is that actually worth it? 160 plus 90, 250 plus then 1. Well, yeah, that actually probably still is worth it, yeah. Even there, probably worth it. Like, moonshines are so expensive now. Actually, less so now. I'll leave this for a minute. We won't sell them. They get up to like 400k. I can't be bothered to do the S36 one. Sometimes I do the S36 one, but we'll just do Parliaments again. You shouldn't really do the same craft multiple times. Crafting skills, but like if you look at how slow the skills level, like I'm level 20 crafting. I craft quite a lot. I kind of gave up. Oh yeah, air filter unit. Before I forget, stick the filter in. There we go. Yeah, I craft quite a lot, and I didn't even get to max crafting like last time. So we'll do this one. We'll probably do like Scav tests, I guess. They're quite quick. Scav tests into ripstop. People always like ripstop. We can always use it ourselves if I'm feeling lazy. Crack that out, and then this guy. I think I was doing ammo. PP still sells for quite a lot. And green powder. Okay. The other thing I was going to do is I'm actually buying loads of these. So I'm buying loads of these smoke grenades because I keep forgetting to actually just use them and do it. I might keep this because I'll probably use it myself. Okay, so outside of this, let's not worry too much about what we're doing there. We will go to the traders. I think I'm going to get a suppressed ash because these are really cheap using the barter. Does HK reach 51? I'm not sure. The HK usually reaches a lower value, actually. I'm not sure anymore. I don't really mod HKs very often. Go and check. I'm intrigued. Your budget 762 by 51 NATO. Build? What, for the FAL? You need to rely on barters for the FAL. Is the issue. I guess we'll just try the longest barrel and just see what happens for the time being. Let's just have a quick check. See like where this thing can go. Because that will give us an indication. The lowest recall one. One of these two, I think. Probably. That, and then I'll put on the stupid foregrip. Not that we actually care. Not that we're ever going to use that. And then we'll put on the... we'll do Seiko, I guess, for now, but... Yeah, nobody really uses this. 54 seems to be where it goes to. 54. A3 has more ergo base if you build them the same. Is M855 good enough? This wipe it is, yeah. Off-meta suppressors are meta because when it's stolen, you die anyway. Stolen when you die. Oh, yeah. Yes, 30 vet for 4 slots. Yeah, so exactly. Right, I know. I didn't actually check whether I have access to these mags. I think I do. I just wondered whether it was like... Whether it was going to be some kind of... I should have checked how much I had before this. I have 24,427 times 5. Add on to 4, 1... Yeah, because this is like after the crafting thing. Because sometimes the crafting ones, you actually end up you lose money because you're like starting off crafts and you haven't really sold yet. Then we're going to start, yeah. Yeah, that was the next level. Yeah, cool. Okay. Because I want to document like how much I spend on my raids and like how much we make from the raids themselves, you know? Okie dokie. So yes, we got the S12. We got some mags. I've got PS12B. I've got like some. Like 470. So that's like decent. I'm going to stack it with PS12 as well. I think we might need to be very light. Let's see. It might be a Thor set of armors today. Let's see. How you doing? I'm doing good, Emmett. Filter people off Mr. Zero and put them on the fleet. True. If you want to sit there, but like I don't like sitting there that often. You know, like I just don't really like sitting around too much. Right, let's figure this out. So what are we gonna do? Let make a preset. I guess we want to have like. Maybe am I even gonna bother with the preset? I might not even bother. You know. I won't even bother. Right, let's do 10 of this. And then we'll do 10 in this one. And then the last one can just be all PS12. Like a backup. The prize mag, anyway. Now. Let's edit the rest of this thing. So I guess... How much do you lose for removing this? Do you remove any ergo? Yeah, 5, actually. Quite a lot. So we just want like as much ergo as we can get. Probably like Cobra or something. What we do. Can't really do much to the recall. Like, even if you use canted, it's like 3 recall off. Like, makes no difference. It's because it's a bullpup. As per usual. Defiance rear. Defiance front. I guess we'll just do WMX. We're going to put an actual laser on. Now, in terms of, like, scopes and stuff, I'm not sure what feels good on this thing. Like, we might use this. Just try it for a second. I want to, like, fire it in the hideout and see. I've not used the Ash with the new system at all. So I really want to give it a try. And I'm going to try an LPV on it as well. And we'll just see. I think the Ergo is just going to suck. Meds alternate meds and IFAX. Yeah, IFAX is sometimes okay. Zero luck, cough DM. Yeah, it's a pain. I like most. I don't even know if I want it on full auto, you know. Yeah, like I think you want to send me this bad boy. AI2s, yeah, you can do. I don't think necessarily makes you money. It's just got a lot of initial kick, like way more than the old, well, the other guns in the new system. I think. Look at that, it's crazy. It's crazy. Is yellow worth it? Eventually, probably. The Ergo's not very good either, and we get crazy overswing too because of the weight, right? It's 8.4 kilograms. So I think we probably don't want to scope on this, but we'll see. Yeah, yellow's all right. I actually ended up buying yellow for labs. It was fine. Let's just stick this on it just quickly, just to have a look. I'm not going to put a meta one on. Ooh. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that, friends. Okay. All right, this is the way. It's going to be close range. Close range only. Yeah, so we're too heavy. Too heavy, so it's going to be the Thor time. We're just going to have to put our hands over our neck and pray. Feelable Thor. Where's ye olde barter? I don't know why this is so high up. It thinks that this is like, you know, some crazy thing. Kind of weird. How many of these can you do? Oh, 2. Well, let's do 2 then. Do both. Oh, for God's sake, I only bought like 3 things off the mark. So it's 70k up front for the Thor. But then you can get rid of these. Get rid of these. These things are worth 10 each-ish. So it ends up being like 50 per Thor, which is pretty good. Thing can just come. Get the gax out. Gax out for the lads, as they say. Or don't, as the case may be. Now we're actually overweight again. So maybe we take out the side plates. We don't have them. Maybe we just simply don't use them. I don't think it's like a necessity. How'd you bind adrenaline to Tild? Just bind it to Tild in the market. I'll collect these in a bit, actually. Collect these in a bit. I don't want to, like, stuff up my data collect. I might sell some other things. We leave. We've got, like, a couple of slots left. And that's maybe like 20. Yep. Right. So yeah, I kind of just want to play streets. We're just like looting streets. Like, should I bring a smoke grenade as well? I'm very tempted to like use these a bit more. Right. So keys. This thing got tons of money. I've been enjoying using the BTR, so we're going to try and do that bit. I do have another quest to do. Let's go and check Skier's quest before we go in. I know there's a lot of prep for this, but House Arrest 2. So which one's this one? House Arrest 2. I do have PS12B. We have to actually go into check 15. Wow, how much are they? So this is going to count against my questing one. 4 million rubles. I guess we could go in. We don't need to necessarily buy it. Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave it for now. I don't necessarily want to go in there. Like the last time that I went in there a bunch, I just like died loads. So let's go other places. Let's go. Attack 30 ash is nice on semi? Maybe. Yeah, one item to be under the lowest price, something you sell quick. Yeah, exactly. You want, like, the slots themselves are as much a limitation as, like, actually getting the best price. A few weeks ago, you said we can't compare recall numbers. I hear you compare them now. I think that they're much more comparable than they were. People keep, like, wheeling that back out on me, saying, like, oh, they're not comparable. And I'm like, but why weren't they comparable before? Well, because of convergence. Well, convergence is gone. So, I feel like maybe they are comparable. I'm not sure. Like, I don't 100% know, but I feel that the initial spray is very much to do with the recall number. More so than ever. Still overswing if you take suppressed well? Probably. I mean, unsuppressed is fun. But we'll go with this to start with. Is Cult Locust the best level 5? No, it's the GAC, GAC. Pop a Meldo. Could do. Yeah, could do. Microphone volume low. Sorry, I'll be a bit closer. I could up it a little, but streets is less stressful. Well, you can control your angles a bit more on streets, I find. But M855 or 545 PP, which would you go for? Ooh, I think PP is better, honestly. But, yeah, I think PP is probably better. It depends what guns, though. Because if you can use the AUG, then M855 is amazing. A Lord and Savior, the Ash 12. PP's better than M855. PP's a bit more like SOST, but you can buy... Actually, you can buy SOST on the flea as well. PP's probably easier to come by. It depends. Like, they're cheaper to mod too, but the AUG is also amazing. So it depends if you're Peacekeeper 3. Let's put it this way. If you're Peacekeeper 3, I'd go M855. If you're not Peacekeeper 3, I'd go 545 PP. How about that? Did I miss a ScavTalk? There's one today. We were late. Because we missed last week. So there's like a gap. Ash always lets me down. I think we've got to like use it in the right way. This is kind of part of the process today. Yeah, and like even the AUG, right, is like 715 RPM, which is better than the 650s of the AKs. So you still have to do a quest or not PS12B? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like no, but let me see. No, it's just Prapor 4. Straight up Prapor 4. Why do people use SOST? Because it's better than M855, but worse than 556. Sorry, M855A1. And you can't buy M855 until Peacekeeper 3, but you can craft SOST when you're level 20 because you get it on Workbench too. That's the reason. Yeah, that's why PP is kind of like SOST. You can buy it on the flea, and you can craft it in the hideout. You know, we should press this button before we go. Do that. Press the button. Akim, we went with the Cobra. Because I just wanted as much ergo as I could. I don't... The Ash 12 is a bullpup, and you can't really do much to its recoil. Even with the Cobra... The CQR is like... -3 recoil. Like, it's 110 recoil or something, right? -3 versus -2. It's like, it makes no difference. It makes literally no difference. Yeah, so you use SOST between... Well, it basically use SOST when you want something slightly better than M855. SOST was buffed this wipe to be better than M855 and worse than M8561. It used to be garbage. It used to be down with like RRLP as one of those bullets that nobody ever used. But this wipe, SOST got buffed. It was better than M855. Not by a lot. Not by, like, honestly, probably not by enough that it matters. But M855 is, like, really expensive and really hard to come by until you're at Peacekeeper 3. If you're at Peacekeeper 3, you probably just use M855 because it's so cheap. And you can buy so much of it. If you do want to min-max completely, you craft a bit of SOST in the hideout and then buy M855 from Peacekeeper and then stack them so SOST is on top. If you really want to do that. But not normally at that stage, you normally just buy all M855 and just leave it at that. Because soon enough, you'll be at Peacekeeper 4, and then you can buy 56A1, and then you don't need to stack at all. You can just buy 56A1 and just use that exclusively, because you can buy quite a lot of it per reset. Like, the point of stacking is to stretch ammo out so you don't run out. More than expense, usually, because like money's usually not the limiting factor when it comes to ammo. So SOST is slightly better than M855, but you have to craft it, so like it has that downside. Right, I don't know whether... I'm actually going to cross the street here and, like, just chill for a second.
Gold, please. Gigapipe.
Hello, Dale. Thank you for the 6 months, man. Appreciate it. Okay, let's fix this first. So what I'm doing with the laser is I'm turning it onto IR laser mode in the day, because it gives you a hit fire bonus. So I've spawned around here before and like pushed in to these guys. Like I killed like one dude here and one dude in the stairwell who like was loading in and like wasn't even really ready the other day. Didn't know it was buffed? Yeah. If you go and look at the ammo chart, you can see SOST has like, I'm not even sure exactly what it is. It's like 33 pen? 34 pen? Or something? So it's not like... It doesn't make enough of a difference to suddenly start penetrating class 4 on like the first hit, for example. So you wouldn't want to use SOST to try to like shoot through someone's ULAC, for example. Like not unless you had any other choice, if that makes sense. So if you have a choice, you don't really want to use SOST. But in that case, you also don't really want to use M855 either. The thing is, they'll both kill somebody if you shoot them around the plates and whatnot, right? That's the deal. Oh, green battery. That's good. So that's a lot of money already. Right, between these two things, because this thing, whether I die or not now, you can do the Bitcoin trade with the green battery. You got a green battery in the pocket, you can do that even if it's non-final raid. Just buy the other 3 components, do the Bitcoin trade, and then, you know, monetize the 200k that it's worth or whatever. So that's a good thing to pick up. Always push the beluga. I like checking these first though, because these are good rooms. Use my workbench to craft better ammo. I only do that if it's necessary, honestly. Like if I can buy, I tend to stick to weapon systems where I can like just buy the guns and ammo without having to worry. That's one of the reasons why the MCX is so good to swipe. Like CBJ is great because it's a great bullet and you can buy it from the traders. It's also one of the reasons why the spear is quite good in general, I think, because you can like buy all the stuff. You're not really limited, as long as you're at Peacekeeper 4, that is. Oh, right. Let's go around and just have a little look through. SOST is pretty good. Yes, it's good, and it sells for a decent amount too if you do want to sell it, for whatever reason. What's this? Supply Department Director's Office key in Aspect. Key to one of the offices in Aspect. Which one actually is this? Supply. There's office key. Is this actually the Aspect? It's not the actual Aspect key. Or to the office. Oh wait. Where's that? Is that upstairs? It's a poop room, just finding cabinets. Oh, that's rubbish. Like, who cares about that? Have a look. Hipfire buff for using an IR laser? You do indeed. I tested it recently. It's a video on my channel documenting that that is exactly the case. I did not think it was true until I did the testing, and it's true. You get a buff from IR lasers. I thought they'd taken it away, but when they reworked this stuff, it must have been reintroduced. But yeah, apparently that's how it works, as per the testing that I did. So pretty much like any tactical device on any mode gives you the bonus, except there's like a couple of very specific flashlights that go on ring, basically like a mount. There's like a mount in between them, and they're documented as flashlights specifically. Did I go in here? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm always paranoid about somebody rushing into here. Right, let's have anything interesting around on the floors or anything like that? Up here, no. Then we could just go from like one place to another. Oh, battery, that's fine. Going here. I find like it's like never anything in here. I feel like there aren't any spawns in this room. The one day I don't check it will be the one day there's something rare spawns though, I guarantee. No juice, I'll just pick this off the spot. Really, you're less bound to need to rotate on the streets and it's more complex. In some ways. I mean, I think the fact that you have the ability to do so if you get into a fight is nice. But I feel like you can kind of wander around a lot more as a solo player and like not worry about getting like angles on you. Because like, you know, I'm in here, someone has to come through there. Like if you know the map well enough, then I think you can kind of avoid it. What's my actual extras? I guess I could go out through... Plymouth. I gotta remind myself that I've got a smoke on here. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I probably want to go somewhere else. Maybe I go down to relax room. I don't know. Plymouth collapse crane crash site. Where else could we go? It's like kind of good. Right now, I think about going through like the back of Beluga. I guess we could go up to Beluga office. Maybe let's do Beluga office. Do that first. If someone else hasn't gone in. Yeah, CBJ is good. It was weird you have 5501 behind a craft. Yeah, behind a craft and behind a quest. Like an annoying quest as well. Like it's a combination. And then like spear ammo, like hybrid, SIG hybrid, you can just buy it from Peacekeeper. No quest, nothing. I think it's because the spear itself is so restricted. I feel like that's fine. I feel like you can either go the way of the ammo being restricted or the gun being restricted. The gun is restricted in supply. It's not necessarily by... it's not like because it's, you know, restricted on the flee or anything, because it isn't. I think that's quite good. Like, the gun's just really, really expensive. It's sort of self-regulating. I'd kind of rather it be that way. You know what I mean? In some ways. In some ways. I don't know. I think like having one gun like that is fine. I wouldn't want all the guns to be like that though. We've had that before and it doesn't end up working out. I do have the flare, yeah. I've been through here pretty. I've got it on full auto, ready. Just in case, but I'm intending to use it on semi. Do some modes give more of a bonus than others? It seems like they're all the same. Streets could be best solo map? I don't know, maybe. But so hard to get out sometimes. Hi, I have almost the same setup. Get 60, 70 FPS on streets. Unstable FPS. I think it could be because of the drop. What do you think? Oh, do you think... Wait. Do you think it could be the cause of the drops? Or what could be the cause of the drops? 4070 on... Well, 4070 should be even better. I mean, I don't always get great frames on this map. Either. Is that door always open or not? If not, then somebody closed this one. I wonder if Colin ties in here. I don't really want to fight him with like 20 rounders in it. An ash that doesn't necessarily feel great. Red flag. These things are like completely useless. Tips for doing Punisher 5. Punisher 5 is quite easy because I just do it on factory. That's what I try to do. I just go to factory and do it there, I think. What the frick? Okay. Apparently not on me. Does sound like a lot of activity. Sounds like a lot of activity. The PS12B is bad. If you shoot them in the arm, then like, yeah. Might be column tight. Yeah, it sounds like it. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, because column tight would be further across, I think. That door normally open? And you put red flare in secure? Or is the red flare is like nothing, no? That one's, does that, I don't think that one even calls down an airdrop, does it? It goes in the pistol. It is an airdrop? You have to have the pistol for it, though. Can't tell if this is on the same floor as me or not. Did he like come up the stairs and wheel around? It sounded like it. Sounds like I'm shooting two at once. I don't think I am. I think it's a weird audio glitch. I'm down to the PS12 though. Maybe only just. Usually in the food court. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just seems like there's a lot of scavs. I think it's just a high number of scavs. Let's just go through this. This is where I met him last time. Through here. Actually, in the next bit. This piece here. Through this door. So I wonder. I don't know whether it's like... Yeah, the hallway of death, definitely. I think just not having a high RPM just feels so bad this fight. General. Okay, it doesn't look like he's around here. I feel like it must just be like scavs down below and stuff. Yeah, it felt kind of too far. Yeah, it felt kind of too far for this. Let's go back. I want to go back into Beluga. I didn't really intend to come this way. Alright, well, let's check this anyway. What were we talking about before? I can't remember. I don't remember. Where's Rubles come from? Well, we're documenting it. We're slowly documenting it. That's what we're doing this week. We're documenting Rubles and trying out some random guns and stuff, but we're going to be documenting Rubles mainly. Seeing how much we make from some raids, see how much we make from various different things. From crafting, from selling stuff. All that kind of thing. CSA is actually quite a useful item to hold because what we could do with this, I'm actually going to get rid of this and then I'm going to keep this here just in case because I want to use that quickly if possible. But yeah, we said that was a ass key, didn't we? Put it down there. We could always just sell the key to therapist, basically for free. Stick that in there. The CSAs are very useful rigs. Another dude. Check this. You only get 1 extra space out of this one, so for the weight, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Obviously a toss, yes. Okay, so let's slam through here. I want to go up to the top floor. Reach through this door. Lovely. What's in here? AK-12 is pretty fire. Yeah, I don't really get on with it that well, if I'm honest. Don't like it that much. Slickers. I mean, Slickers are actually okay. You know, if you're aiming for 10 to 20k value per slot, like Slickers sell for 15k. And that's because they turn themselves into a barter for Scav vests, which then turns themselves into a craft for ripstops. And ripstops are 30k each because they're one of the key ingredients to the GAC craft. GAC plate. The GAC plates being basically the best class 5 plate in the game, in my opinion, and to be easily accessible through the hideout. So most people at this point, or anybody who's been kind of paying attention, now has billions of these things. I mean, that's just AI scavs running around doing their thing. In here. Yes, it is an obnoxious looking gun, isn't it? The economy's so scuffed this wipe. It's because it's another Bitcoin wipe. That's fine. No, that's fine. I don't mind. It just it's just more expensive. Everything just scales, really. That was quite lackluster. Yeah. Do it on semi, don't full auto. Don't full auto. That's a big mistake. Seem like it. I don't want to get shot through the window, particularly. Now, I wonder if I did want to intersect at some point with the BTR, what the best way to go would be. Yeah, Blue Fold's expensive. A lot of people did like Keeper this wipe. And, Blue Fold's an extreme expense. Hideout makes the most money easily. Well, excluding the Bitcoin farm. I have a video about settings and post effects. I do. I have a graphic settings video. There's a whole one on my YouTube. You know, croutons are also not that bad, actually. Let's restack this. Average FPS on Streets right now? I mean, yeah, Streets is pretty low in general these days, I would say. 71 right now. But, like, I'm inside. If I look out to the street, it drops to 68, 64, whatever. Like, my FPS isn't amazing. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Like, it's just dropped to 55 there. Suddenly feels really bad. Maybe a load of scavs spawned in, I'm not sure. And I keep this on full auto just in case, but I'm going to try to remember to use semi-auto where possible. Ever used super high pet rounds? I think in this wipe there's no point. Right, let's see what we got. Anything interesting? Usually there's like some stuff on the floor here. Okay, nothing there. There's a jacket. Gun feels good with the Valde scope. Maybe. Negotiation room. One for that quest. Oh, which is this one? Beluga Restaurant Director Key. I forgot that I even had that one. Oh, it just goes into here. Oh, okay. Is that the same one as that door? Okay, fine. I never even twigged that there was a second door there previously. I just think I used the same key twice. Filing cabinets. I don't really care about filing cabinet. This was not very good. Oh, there's a drive there. There's Jaeger's spicy sausage on the table. What's this thing? SSD? No, Slim Diary, sorry. Yeah. Oh, well, that was pretty lackluster. Service? I play AutoEU. play all the servers in EU. Getting lower than 50 sometimes. I mean, I get lower than 50 sometimes. But look at, oh god, I just had like a horrible spike there. Like 40, 45, 47. If it depends. It really depends. Like streets just, I would honestly say streets literally just gets like worse and worse. Time goes on. It's quite sad. Maybe what we'll do then is let's carry on. I want to go. I'll go back through here. We'll go through the mall. We'll come out the front. We'll go kind of towards green, but then not actually go out through the green flare exfil. We'll go forwards a bit because we've still got extra stuff to fill. And the BTR I haven't seen. I haven't dropped of any loot or anything. I haven't fought any people. So I don't really want to just like leave right away. Carry on for a bit. Maybe we can get up to 5. Look, it's better now inside, but yeah, anytime that you're looking outside as well, it kind of sucks. I reckon. Worth probably like 8 grand. Not worth that much. We'll take it. There are loads of other rooms in here actually, around in the back ends of the whole like mall area. Like other stuff, I think. Where does that take you to? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a nice thing to do. Take you out. Yeah, it takes you out to here, to this bit. Do filing cabinets, they just take so long. I hate filing cabinets. A PC case is all okay as well, but it's... Doesn't the streets have the highest intel drop rate in cabinets? Yeah, but if I wanted to farm cabinets, I could go somewhere else that doesn't require the key, to be honest. Yeah, let's just carry on. Does the fact that diary is used to upgrade the rest space 3 implies you guys start filling out diary? I don't know. Streets really needs optimizing? I agree. I agree. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck? Somebody shouting. Go loot this dead body. Lag spikes when the BTR crosses boundaries. I don't know. Yeah, the sniper can shoot you from in there. I know. I'm always a bit. Bit of a hot rod. It must be a scav making a voice line, surely. Surely. This might be foolish crossing here. I might just die, but this is such a well-known area of the map to be. Might also get shot by snipers. Avoided. Alright. Who be dat? Going on that piece of foliage might be ill-advised. Can't tell if that's a scav or a player. Someone's dead here. Maybe Colon? I didn't check the rusted keyboard, no. Oh my god. Must be a player scav or something. Surely. Surely. I didn't hear them run off any further. You know where they might be. I'm certain it was an actual, like, controlled by a human. Maybe they did go out of range. Maybe they left audio range. I don't know. I'm slightly nervous given that I don't know where they are. I think they were just a player scav going in and looting the building. I think they must have been. And then they left out this side. That would make the most sense. That would make by far the most sense. And I heard them because I think I've got contact 4s on. Yeah, I do. I would have heard them way before they heard me. Especially if they're sprinting and I was walking. Even if I'm overweight. Yeah, well, I think they're not here. I'm going to go in myself. I'm going to try and open up the little locked room. Because the scav... If it was a scav, they probably didn't open it up. Also, there's always the possibility that somebody has 6 scav karmas. So like, oh, somebody did actually kill all the people and open this door. Interestingly, okay. After the high value stuff, I guess. No, bad. Just a player scav looting and leaving. Maybe. Famous last words. Yeah, who knows? Interesting. When you start doing all the lighthouse tasks, how do you feel about the map? I don't really like it for having to do the tasks that you have to do there. Honestly, like, I don't really enjoy that. But, like, it's doable. Isn't it true I only see max 60 FPS? Like, yes and no. Sort of. Our eyes don't really work like that, is the long answer. Like, a movie looks perfectly fine. A movie looks perfectly fine at 25 FPS, for example. But that's because it's filmed in a way where there's like blur in the shot. The reason why video games are so sensitive to this kind of thing is that each frame is like perfectly clear. So when it doesn't work properly, you can tell really easily. That's probably the best way of describing it, I think. Should I just take the gun? I don't really want to take the gun. The boys down there. Yeah, they didn't loot them completely, did they? T45. Can't really be bothered to take the T45. Oh, I'll take. Oh. Take the rigs, so the backpack. Yeah, that's probably the correct answer. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. You're right. You're very right. You're very right. This is much better than this. Although then I can't do the CSA and stuff. I have to do it like this way. That's better. To be honest, we'll just do it like that. There's a sprut on here. This actually fixes some of my issues. Because those can now be collapsed down just like that, which is good. we go. Is it a good time to get into Tarkov? I genuinely think that it is. Because... Just because, like... I think this wipe is just a lot more fair than a lot of other wipes have been. Other people may disagree, but... I feel like you have a better chance killing Chads now than you ever did. Of course. Relay. Oops. But at this point, it's almost worth going. Do I actually go back? Get out of the green flare exit. The green flare exit's becoming like sketchier by the day, it seems. I don't think I looted this guy. Like, technically, I should swap these over like this. Do something like this. What I should really do is, like... Maybe what I'll do is I'll drop this. Fix this in. Because I could put that in there. You get quite a lot of... You get a lot bang for your buck doing it that way around. And then, like... Make sure I've got that back on. That green. I'll get rid of these. Back. Oh, that in here. That in here. I'll do. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I've got like this green flare. Right. Then what was in here? So now, got that down in like that. It's like this. A few more things we can put in here. This guy. And this guy. Okay. Oh. M-Claw is good. Oh, true. True. Dude's thingy bob. Yeah, because people like the Monster Claw. Not everybody can buy this thing. Yeah, that's full now. Good. Cool. Okay. So yeah, 18 minutes to go. Yeah, let's go back round to the side. I think it'll be okay. I don't know if I did this guy. Did I do this guy in the corner? I didn't. A lot of things to take. A lot of stuff. This is Kollontai himself. Alright. Oh my god. Ah, this is PMC. I see. If I do... What you got in this? Don't care about those things, but if we do... If we do that, and if I take this... I can do that, and then I can take this back. Slightly more packed in, just a little. Okay, then what's it got? I wonder if that was a player scav before taking like Kollontai baton or something. Because this guy clearly died, and then maybe that player scav came in and was just like, I need to get out ASAP because I need that for my quest. Like that's certainly distinctly possible. Do contact force need a nerf? Yeah, I think so, probably, yeah. I look forward to fighting Kollontai with a 20 round it now. I wasn't going to destroy him, I don't think. Interesting that he was here, though. Yeah, I think you could just hear too far. I still think you can hear too far. I reckon, like, 50 meters at most is enough, honestly. Like, if somebody's running, then, like, maybe. But I think the walking distance needs to be, like, half of the running distance. I mean, I know that would mean that people would, like, run a lot more. What was my... so the problem is my other extract's, like, miles away. Crash site is, like, and collapse crane, like, a long way away. Yeah, let's... You know, we're gonna do Pinewood, even though I'm not sure if it's necessarily a good idea. Last time I tried to do Pinewood, I got shot on the exit. should probably use the Vaseline from... Did I pick up ibuprofen at all? No, it's augmented. I don't really want to use adrenaline just to run out. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to crouch down. Really do need to these. Then he's going to pop back up in the worst possible timing. Last time I managed to clip the edge of the building and drop the flare like down at my feet. So I got shot at by the sniper. And it was crazy bad. There we go. All right. Mr. Beef, I hope all's good. All is great. Thank you, Noob Life. Yes, most people are done with beginner tasks. Yeah, so you shouldn't really need... shouldn't really bump into like too... It depends. Obviously, if it's a hotspot, it's a hotspot. But if it's somewhere that you only need at the start, then you won't be running into people like that. Later, you know, later in the wipe. Yeah, empty brass, that's very cool. Look at that. 108-meter headshot with the sniper. With the, oh, sorry, the sniper with the Ash. Not terrible. I did actually re-zero it to 100 because the zeroing on the Ash actually works. Despite it being subsonic, because it's got a subsonic cartridge as its default, so it does actually work. Where do the rubles come from? Well, some of it from raids, but I feel like more of it comes from... I mean, a lot of it comes from the Bitcoin farm these days. I feel like more of it comes from hideout than people give credit for, is what I would say. CT4s, I feel like I have eyes on my eyes. Yep. Is your text quality low? Yes, I have quite a low... I have a low... what would I say? I have a low RAM GPU. Right, I'm just going to collect these two. And then we're going to measure this. We're going to document this next section. So, 8. This is 41, 309, 325. So this is back from raid collecting. Okay. So let's dump this stuff then. So we've got this. We'll sell some of this. We don't need to do all of it. Don't need to do it all. I think it's almost going to be more interesting, like, yes, I'm going to document exactly how much we make doing this stuff specifically, but I'm also going to document, like, when I'm in raid, when I'm out of raid. So when I'm, like, not online on stream. And then how much I'm making just, like, without going in raid. Because I don't usually play raids off stream. But I do have the game open and I do craft. So I think that's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be different. It's going to be interesting to see, like, exactly how that pans out. Okay, green bat. What else did we get? This, negotiation. This one. By department, which we said was Axel. Take that back down here. Put that back in the gun. Add another one of... I want to bring back that. Okay. So let's get some of this stuff just like out on the market. So green badges, how much are these now? 180. It's not even that much. You can do the Bitcoin trade. Tetrises are 209. Yeah, so this is still worth doing, I think. Even just buying the green batteries. Oh, 180. That was good. So we're monetizing this green battery here, and then we're going to sell this for nearly 900k. So that's good. That's good. Where's Mr. Jaeger Spicy Sausage? I want to make sure some of this stuff sells. Yeah, I think Tarkov's never too late to start, and I think this wipe is like even better than it has been before. You can kill anybody with any gun right now, which is a really good thing. It's a really great place for the game to be in my opinion. I know people are complaining about the armor system, but like, I think it's better. It's better for newcomers Better for newcomers than it ever has been. Let's put it that way. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of sucks for the old timers. But yeah, for the newcomers, it's like, okay, well. It's actually like worth playing the game. We're doing this 649 or something. Guess so. Right, well, let's do the hideout as well. We can do both together, it's fine. Factory scavs, big source of income? Correct. Is this the most Bitcoin has ever been worth? It was worth 1 million rubles at what? I think maybe it is the most now. It's kind of on par with the most, I would say. It's very much up there. There was another wipe where it was like really high. It was about this price, like 800, 900. But the thing that we have to remember about that period of Tarkov's history is that you'd make 3 Bitcoins a day. So even if it was like similar-ish, like you made so many more Bitcoins. Like they slowed down the pace of Bitcoin crafting by an extraordinary amount during that period of time. So even if it gets to over 1 million, it'll still be like lower Bitcoin total like money than it was back then. Because back then it was absolutely insane. It was like off the chart crazy. You'd literally make like 3 million a day with a full Bitcoin farm. It was unbelievable. It was unreal. 180 for a green battery, not much. Live in different monetary levels. Not what you can trade them for Tetris. That's for Bitcoin. Like the 3 items collectively are worth... I mean, what did I just sell it for? Was it like 900 roughly? Like the 3 items collectively are worth 225, like each. In my opinion. Given that you can now do... Every time I've gone to the Bitcoin bar... I never used to do the Bitcoin barter because I used to think of it as being too much of a pain in the ass. Because it was never in stock. But people started saying to me like, oh, you should do the Bitcoin barter. So I looked at it. And the couple of times that I've looked at it, it's like always been there. So I think they must have changed something since when I looked like ages ago. And when I looked recently, because, yeah, you can always get it, it seems. Right, sell the morphines. Yeah, we had the couple of slickers, didn't we? Because they sell for actually quite a decent amount. And it's all partly Bitcoin related, right? Because... out of stock, 5 minutes. But we'll just do a quick scav run while we wait. Bitcoin going to go so much higher. It's one of those things that just, you know, up, down, up, down. It does seem to make new highs each time it goes up, to be fair. But it goes through very long periods of people being uninterested. Bitcoin worth a lot, or is Ruble worthless? Like, Ruble is devalued because of the price of Bitcoin. That's the way it works, right? Top to level 1 for Bitcoin. Don't have issues making money, so figured why bother. Exactly. Like if you don't need it, then yeah, I totally agree. Like, there's no real point. If you want to make as much money, it's like, and the reason why I'm trying to do this sort of micro experiment is because people always ask me, now, where'd you make your money? And I don't really have a good answer for exactly like where it occurs, because it's muddied between all the different things, you know. What do we have here? Labs card. Okay, so we should probably try to be cautious and get out if possible. Big boom up there. That's probably the PMCs. Whoops. Scav, voice. So if I left now, I'd get a run through. So you have to wait until you get to 13. Come on, last 10 for samples. Nice. But this is the reason why factory scav is so powerful. They shouting. Am I just gonna get killed by PMC? I don't think so. Made money by selling everything. Yep. You just farm as much as you can and sell it all. PP, look at that. Oh. Scav run of the ages. With that loadout, with that loadout, we can, well, we've still got one more box to hit, I guess. Got 30 seconds before we can leave and monetize it. The scavs have arrived. It's busy. Gappy boys have arrived. What are we going on? Okay. Scavs acting strangely. I finally gave Factory Scav a go and I'm a convert. Best bang for bucks. Yeah, it makes so much money. It's actually kind of busted. Like, it's just, if you just want to have an easy time playing Tarkov, you just do this. I kind of, like, it almost feels a bit bad. It feels very cheesy. Because it kind of is. It's like, it sort of breaks the game. It, like, utilizes the sort of social security of Tarkov and, like, abuses it to make as much money for, like, PMCs who know what they're doing. Kind of, that seems to be the way it is. Like, I don't know how you fix it so that players can... probably the best way to do it is to make it so that you have to random a map on Scav. That's probably the best way. I know people hate that, but... Like rogue farming? Dude, I hate rogue farming. Always confused how the player base struggles to make money. It's because people have survival rates of like 20%. That's probably the reason. Can you get run-throughs with Scav? Yep. You can. 4-second Scav extract. So it matters from... Yeah, for anyone who wasn't here for the previous description, it matters from when the raid started. So factory raids start at 20 minutes. If you spawn in at 15, you'll get a run-through. You have to wait until 13 or less. It's not about like when you spawned in. It's about when the raid began. Maintenance on the website. More MTX. Probably. That normally means micros, yeah. If they're doing something on the website. Because usually they're like linking the two. Did you play Grey Zone? I did not. I was not privy to the inner circle. The inner sanctum of Grey Zone warfare creators. Sadly. I was not part of the secret society of people who got access to the early build. Otherwise, I'd have made a video about it, to be fair. I ended up making a video, which I was already making, and the timing seemed to work out. So I ended up I put my video out at the same time as everyone else did, which is quite funny. I wonder if that's better to just sell to mechanic. That one's also, like, those are pretty cheap, those are. A humpback. Croutons, sell those. I'm trying to pick the stuff that's like fastest to turn over to begin with, because you kind of want to put like the things up that just go straight away. It's all the bartery type things that people use to do various things with. I should probably keep these personally, because I do actually use these for home crafts. So I'll keep the... Oh no. Right, I've got to restart the game. I hate it when it does this. Sometimes you get, if you sell too much stuff on the fleet, you get like this sort of weird back end desync, and it won't do anything. It gets stuck. Gold, please. Make it so Scav loot isn't found in raid. You could. That would kind of suck, but yeah, you could. Sad. Thank you for the 18 months, man. Appreciate it, dude. Isn't Factory the only map where you spawn in early enough for run through? I think so. I think so. Very curious how weapons and gear will work. Will they just have access to everyone level 1? For Grey Zone, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Big wouldn't do a stream like this in his community and ask. It wasn't a problem. So take all my anecdotal evidence. Same ways it seems to play. Yeah, some people... Well, the thing is, I would say, like, there is a portion of the player base that struggles to make money. There's a portion. Yeah, Tweedy, this is an experiment. This is an experiment. And the reason why I'm doing this experiment is because... Okay, so firstly, people keep asking me how I make money. So I wanted to document it like much more stringently than I have been doing until now. I got to Bitcoin 3 because I did the stuff that you needed to in labs, which I didn't know I was going to. And I ended up buying 30 graphics cards, and I went down to 6 million rubles. And I was like, okay, 6 million rubles actually makes me like, I don't think I'm going to go bankrupt, but like, it just makes me slightly uncomfortable because I can't necessarily do what I want to do. Like, if there's a good deal on, I don't know, say an event pops up and you need a certain labs card, I can't buy it, you know, just things like that started making me feel a little uncomfy. So I was like, from a content perspective. So I was like, right, we're going to build our money back up. And so I tried to build my money back up, and lo and behold, like 2 weeks later, I'm at 41 million. So I was like, okay, people continuously ask me, like, how do I make money in this game? Like, what's the best way to make money? Because people sometimes, like, people know how to make money. They don't necessarily know what the best way to make money is, you know? And I think people like that take as well. Like, what's the best way to make money? It's not just like, how do I do it? But like, how do I do it in the quickest time to allow me to do the things that I want to do, because I don't think most people want to spend their time farming rubles in EFT. Not really, as far as most conversations that I've had go. And so I wanted to like document exactly like how we were going to do it. So I'm trying to maximize it at the minute, not really for any reason of my own. Like I have enough money on my own, but I want to do it for this experiment, to like track where it comes from and all this stuff. So I'm trying to. That's why I'm going to spend a bit more time selling the odd thing on the flea as well while we're here. That's for crafting 2. What's these guys? So that's kind of an explainer. That's the reason why. I might just put these like under the price here. They're so close to it that I actually do want them to sell. That's actually not that high a price. We'll leave that. Spark plugs. Rubbish. I'll put it out at 5. I don't even care. I want it to clear through though. That's like half health one. I could craft with this, but I'm not going to. Strikes, I think, are just like worthless. 10k. I guess it's right. And then nades, I'll probably just keep them. Honestly, just keep the nades. Usually I tend to keep the nades until my box is full, and then I sell like either the RGDs or the F1s. That's normally how I do it. Okay, so we did this. We've got to bring this with us. A bit more of that. Yes, we've got that. Injectors was fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Food and drink, we'll find it in raid. That's no problem. But that was basically... Yeah, and then I'm keeping these. There we go. That's what I was about to do. And also this, actually. Because this is for Thor's. So I'm going to grab the money out, and I'm going to... There's like a couple of other bits up here, which are kind of whatever. I guess we should clean those things up just before we do this. I'm going to pop that down to the bottom. Stick that here. The Thor, this one could go to the bottom. This is one that I paid for before, so that goes there. Then from that raid, we still have moonshine. I didn't sell this. Meds I was leaving, gas safe, it's just like random key, and then some of this stuff is just other junk. So we're going to collect everything, and then we'll document it, because that one previously was the raid. Some of the money. So like 9 is the actual raid. And that got us to 42,413. Like I'm not doing it exactly, but like it's good enough. So that's about 1 mil. And then we got the scav run. And I'll just take these. I'll keep these myself. Scav run, we had the labs card. That's really the main thing. 32s will sell. That. And we're going to go to Ragman and sell this junk. This guy will repair this. My armor repair kit's nearly gone, but it doesn't matter. Like the armor repair kits, I just think they're so overrated this wipe. Like mostly you're repairing either aramid armor or like high weight molecular polyethylene plates. So it literally is like kind of a waste to even buy the armor repair kit, to be honest. I think it's a waste of time. Right. PP we could sell. Like that stack of PP and BP is like really good. The BP, you can't really quantify that, so I won't go into our money, but the fact that we got that from the scav run is great. There we go, 2k, so that's like 80k. This thing. Oh, I need something else to sell now. I'll actually keep these two things. So this and this, these I can craft with those. Yeah, I want to sell this to mechanic. Scav night streets. Yeah. Yeah, we'll sell this stuff when we get back though. I don't need to sell all this stuff like right away. I can wait for some of these things to go. We can head back over to streets. And when we get back in, we can just like redocument those. Right, I'm actually just gonna run to the bathroom before we get started on this next raid. Right. Educated guess, as long as your survival rate is above 50%, you're probably pretty good at good with money. Surviving brings in raids. Yes, I agree. Gunsmith, kind of. I think between watching some of your older content from 1 to 2 years ago and then trial and error, on my best day last wipe, like 15 million at 8 hours. Yeah, like once you know what to do, it's like relatively easy-ish, right? Thing is, yeah, AR Jackson's like saying once you get to 40 mil, you got 40 mil pretty quickly after Bitcoin too, but have hovered there. The thing is, once you're there, you don't feel like much input as for making money. You probably don't put as much effort into crafting for the hideout, as much effort into optimizing, like min-maxing your loadout, you know, all of this stuff. So, you do YouTube full time? I do. I'm like 80% YouTube and 20% live streaming, basically. You're gonna break it down. In terms of like my focus, whatever. YouTube's much easier for me with my schedule and like having a family and 2 kids and stuff under the age of 4. Hey, Wallhack, thank you, man. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Oh, we're just messing about using the ash. We're just messing around. I don't think it's meta or anything, but we're just having fun. I don't want to get shot from all the way down there. I'm try and get this away. I think I've got it on full auto. Yeah, I do. Now, question is, do we want to battle for the relaxation room? Should we do that? Am I going to get killed from long range down here? Might. I don't really have the best gun for dealing with people down here. Also going to be making a hell of a lot of noise if I do go down there. But I don't really want to walk because I might get shot in the head. So it's a horrible combination of things. I felt like much more confident when I was using like the spear and like some of these other guns. Like walking down here, somebody at the end is just going to be going pew 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 with M62 or whatever, and then I'm like, I'm screwed. I have not bound myself another adrenaline. I feel that makes me feel extremely nerd. I'm going to get into this corridor and rebind my painkillers because otherwise I feel like that can only be terrible outcomes if I don't do this. Good job I keep another one with me. Right. Okay. Any get rich quick tips? Well, I mean, I think maxing the hideout is a big one. Should we just go straight in? I mean, I wonder, could somebody be already covering it and kill me? Maybe. They could be at the end of the street, actually. Yeah, that was, like, pretty risky. Ooh, for a second, I thought that was at me. Thank goodness it ain't. Right. Well, at least we're first in. Relaxation room is pretty worthwhile. In my opinion. And, of all the places to fight people with the ash, this is probably not the worst one. Black watching, thank you so much for the 5 months. That's straight down there. Ooh, moonshine, baby, right off the bat. That pays for, like, the key and the next key. Bitcoin? Oh, look at this. Okay, this is a goated run. Already making fat stacks in this room. Last time it was, like, okay. Meds. IFAC, fine. We got. Going relax? Yes. I like it in here because you can also hear when... No armor on there. You can hear when the BTR's coming through. Will Steve ever make a comeback? Steve. You're gonna have to remind me. Am I just being thick? Like missed. I've like forgotten a reference or something. It's been so long. Shroudodian relaxation. Get ready to calculate artillery parabolas. If you use the zeroing system, it can be okay. Because it does actually zero this gun. Get up on here. How do you improve Fence Threat? Scav exfils and Scav like PMC kills. and using car extracts. Rubelin. Did I do this one? I just did. Okay. Alright, mate, we sorted. We got loads of money. Like guaranteed money as well. Like I can always use this to just use it. We have the Bitcoin too, so easily pays for our thing. Close that off. It didn't trigger. It didn't trigger. It didn't trigger. Arrgh! Streamer 100. Back up water filters at the beginning of the life. You can do that. Like, that's fine. But you lose a lot of opportunity cost at the beginning to do other stuff, I find. So, like, it's okay. That can work. It can be alright. US. Worth picking up. Like, these rooms can be quite good, these apartments. But I have to just, like, search through. I've, like, had so many people, like, show me stuff that I've missed. And I've been wandering through them. Can you sick a pro kill? No. The sick is really finicky about what you can and can't put in there. I can never remember. What's that? What is that? Oh. Ugh. Shotgun stuff. Okay. That beard oil. Look at this. Streamer item central. Lovely. Loads of money. Loads of money. Surely sick is not full? Oh, I wonder if it is. No. No, it's not. Won't go in. Item is incompatible. Drink the moonshine, eh? What map should I run for money other than streets? Where would I go other than streets? Depends if you want fast raids or profitable raids. Woods is a good one. You have to know where to go. I'm actually pretty crap at woods, to be honest with you. Lots of people are always just like, oh, you're not hitting all the valuable spawns. But if you learn all the valuable spawns on woods, that's actually a pretty good map. Reserve is good because the sewer manhole is like, not sewer manhole, the, you know, whichever, the backpackless. You can just like hit all the filing cabinets in those buildings and then leave. So you can do that really quickly. Shot through the buttocks. No idea how that hitbox. Yeah, it's the reverse. It's the reverse stomach hitbox. The buttocks. It's this part here, and it goes into the stomach hit pool. This one. That's how it kills you. Wood stash is strong as well. Yeah, wood stashes as well. Exactly. So, like, probably woods is the next recommend, I would guess. The badge is not on pro kill. Oh yeah, no, it's a silver badge, isn't it? Very good point. Very good point. Ali Splint worth less than stream items. True. Which one's the best though? Badge? Beardle? Probably badge. Pretty sure. And put Aloe up there so don't forget about it. Thermite? I think Thermite's worth even more than that. Elia Rye. Are these worth like 4? Is it these ones that turn into the... Oh, no, don't need it. Don't need it. Will it be? Worth? Yeah, they're the ones that you can trade for sugar. They're the ones I've been buying. I can't remember. Because I just do like right-click whatever. I wasn't even paying attention. No, I actually forgot to go and get some more of that, but never mind. US, yeah, don't care about that. What else we got? Okay. Got a lovely copy of Call of Call. You can't really see it because my texture quality sucks here. And Super Bliatman. Two of our favourite games, of course. Over here, just EKO. Would you wait until Bitcoin hits the moon? Nah, I'm just selling it. Just selling it. It's already high enough. It's fine. Right, what else we got? Nothing on the chair. Nothing there. Anything on the floor? Anything there. There's usually something over here. It's kind of strange there isn't. Stomach ass. Egg? Where's the egg? Where's the egg? Tools, we'll take those. Was there an egg? Did I miss it? 5 Amelia's for sugar. Yeah, that's the one I've been using. I keep doing it every time it's on cooldown, but... Get here. Did I miss an egg? Oh, no. Not sure. Fire clean for the PS12. Oh, yeah, like this thing. Yeah, yeah. I feel like fire clean's worth, like, slightly more. I can't remember. Or, like, or the, sorry, the beard or the badge. Best streamer item. Isn't that the egg? Oh, no, but I mean of the things I've got. Of the things that I'm actually physically, like, you know, holding. Well, I mean, the 2 rooms, that was actually pretty insane. So what else we got? Styler Bait Building Elevator. Claremont Streets. Expo. Checkpoint. Okay, so I mean, we could go over to Beluga again. Loot the Beluga building. Maybe let's check out some of these dastardly filing cabinets. And we can have a lovely chat at the same time. So, what is going on here? USB, I'll probably junk that in a second. I just hate the amount of time it takes to do these and how loud it is. E-plugs. They actually go for like 15k. What we got? Blue tape. That's alright. It's okay. Filing cabinet's been good to me, that's right. I know, they've been good for me too, but I just like, they just take so long to loot. I just get so bored. Cabin, what's that one? Trailer park port cabin key. Gonna have to start clearing out some of this crap. That's actually decent real estate office room, I think. Is that the same as this one? This one. Yeah. Let's keep that one, because that's actually a good key. And maybe I can sell that to someone. Green battery spawn in them? Yep. Intel. Labs cards. Right. They're a pain, but they're really good. Move the slaver to the rig. Yeah, I could do. We have a bit more space in there. Right, what else we got? Keck tapes. Keck tapes okay. Ice cream tea. I'm just going to drink that, I think. Everybody else is like fighting. We're just loot goblining. Like my little bit of dopamine every time I open one. Yeah, I feel like it wears off eventually. I like my dopamine from going into like relaxation room. But the other places are kind of, they're starting to lose their allure. Alright, let's just drink a load of these, then we can be at least full on stuff. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I don't know what to do, whether I go like back on. If I go back on myself, I could go down to real estate. Or we can just go to Beluga and just like make it a quick one. I do have to cross the street though, good. How full are we? Like we're pretty full already. I want the BTR to turn up. I want. If I go back to Beluga. In fairness, those shots are all the way down now. Oh my god. Crossing back. Crossing back again. Round, up and down. This side, behind here. Alright. We're alive. For now. You'd have upset that guy? Evidently. Evidently. Get a reload on. That sounds like the front of Pinewood. Pop that up there. This street and this whole area is like very sketchy because of relaxation room. Armor is basically untouched. He shot me through the soft armor. We will find out what ammo it was, fortunately. Is Relax the most contested place? No, Caban is, I would say. And then probably check 15 area. And then maybe Relax, like, after that. Like, Relax is not, like, crazy, but you can get ambushed quite easily because the street's really open. It's basically the issue with that area of the map. It just makes it quite tricky sometimes. What kind of PS is that? Bad PS. This. Bolts. Okay. A lot of boss goblins at this stage of the light. True. Alright, well, after our encounter... Yeah, it didn't even hit a plate. Literally didn't hit a plate at all. After our encounter, then, I think maybe we wander over here. We loot this area a little. And then make our way out. It sounds like some... Yeah, that's like somebody right outside the main street. I hear somebody then? Are you liking this gun? I'm not a super fan, honestly, of the Ash. It's okay. But I feel that there are other better guns in the game. I think the low fire rate kind of hurts it. Let's put it that way. I do think that hurts the gun quite a bit. Oh, somebody already came in here. God damn it. Oh well. Fine, well, we'll just go then. Like, we've got like a load of good stuff already, so there's no need to. You can't vault that. That's really annoying. Sometimes the vaulting's like a pain. Just the fact that you can't do it occasionally when you think you should be able to is really annoying. But yeah, I think it's all right. I feel like the Ash suffers from low fire rate and really high recoil. Like, you don't really need the power of the Ash particularly. It's just not necessary anymore, so I think that's like half of the problem. It's kind of like almost too powerful for its own good. Like, if you could halve the recoil and take a bullet that wasn't as good, you probably would do it. I think that's sort of where I stand on a weapon right now. Ugly and proud. Thank you for the prime. That's our painies running out. So what we should probably do... Actually, have I got any more? Yeah, I do have... I have another morphine. So I'm going to stick morphine up on the hotbar. Let's get rid of USB. Otherwise I'm going to lose a mag. Okay, so this is just the just in case. I do hate coming out here. Yeah, at this point, should we just leave? I guess we should just leave again. If possible. That do it? I know the sniper scavs, but we haven't seen the BTR today. Like, where's the BTR? I want more BTR action. No? Yeah, sprinting for boss checks. Yeah, it's a lot of people doing it. Abandoned Factory's decent. Yeah, Abandoned Factory Mark Room is actually good. I will agree to that. I've so far not had it contested, and every single time I've been to it, it hasn't been looted. No kills, but like, a ton of money. 5 for 5 BS. So, it didn't really help that we had Class 3 soft. Probably would have just gone like butter through the plate anyway. Yeah, Streets is... I love Streets. He doesn't roll on the Mondays. Run foul instead with barter trade. The only issue with... I've already done the foul before, and the problem for me is that the foul just feels kind of like... Every time I use it, I'm just like, why aren't I using the MDR? It's the main issue. It's cool, but the MDR is just better. Right, so I was going to accept these. I'm going to accept these ones. This came from the previous run. Take this in. Just see if we can get some of these through quickly before I like tally up how much came from the scav run. And what's a full one of these worth? Oh, lots of 29 or something. 28. Get to sell quickly. Right. Now, Yeah, BT is actually good ammo for this. I'm gonna have to buy like more ammo boxes, I feel, at some point. Right, that'll do. That will do. So we'll tally that up there. So where have we ended up getting to? By the way, this experiment, we started at 40 million morning. By the way, so this includes everything. This includes like raids, like run through Scav, through factory, Scav run factory 2, abs card. Yeah, so like you make like nearly 500k. 11. So this is the actual main raid that we just did. I just moved this crap up. Tripping over myself too much. I want to do this barter. We were just talking about this. Out of stock already. Getting more and more out of stock as people realize you can do that to improve the efficiency. Moonshine collection. Ducks. Stop figuring it out, everybody. Not like I don't think it's necessarily been talked about that widely. I think people are just like understanding. Okay, AP. So we got these things. I mean, this is a super solid run. Relax plus like Relax actually hit well that time. Like I've had quite a few. I've been in relaxation like quite a few times now, I would say, and it was not that great on a lot of the others. Yeah, I've still got one use left, which just shows you kind of the power of the key. Like super good. Morphine's fine, honestly. I'll just. Okay. I do need to top up the rest of my stims though, so let's go and get ourselves. We need to get an adrenaline. 2 actually, a propitol, and either a Zagustin or an HF1. Yeah, Zagustin's slightly cheaper. Zagustin's like technically slightly better, I think. Slightly. Hardly matters though. Right. Put that in there. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna like tally up what we made from. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll add that to it, just to get it, you know, nice and precise. Oh, I bought some stims, didn't I? Whatever. We'll leave it as is. We'll leave it as is. Okay, so therapist. Let's go. Let's go. You see what people are saying. BTO will spawn. I thought so. 700 RPM. Yeah. What was about improving efficiency of moonshine? This barter.
Gold, please.
5 Amelia Ryes for a pack of sugar. Amelia Rye croutons are. You can buy them from the trader. 13, that's really cheap. Oh, they're gone. So there's 16 from the trader, so it ends up being cheapish. Wily E. Coyote. Thank you for the prime. Thanks for 2 months. I'm just laughing because I remembered last time when you were here and we were talking about your name. So, okay, so this is... Actually, no, because that came from the raid. This came from the raid, so that's not like... I don't want to count the Bitcoin there as something separate. The problem is now, like, how do I account for this? Do I account for... I guess I want to account for it, like... I guess I just sell it. I just sell it now for purposes of the experiment. Like I don't want to necessarily like min max everything because otherwise it's gonna like confuse the issue, confuse the topic. Yeah. What else is there? Whiskey. Blue. Thermite. Yeah, this was a pun. No, thermite's like got really cheap. Why is thermite really cheap? People don't want ammo cases anymore. Well, how much is the Eagles? Oh, okay. Well, they've just become really cheap then. People really don't care about ammo cases. I guess people have enough of these, I suppose. Yeah, maybe. Really trying to figure out a good 7.62 NATO gun under 130k. Probably just the FAL. Yeah, like what are your options? RFB, 2 high recoil. Yeah, super genius. Yes, exactly. Eagle kind of up for 85501. They might down. Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, everybody's kind of bought their thing or set their alarms or whatever. I mean, it's hard to complain. 50k, you know. 45k. Still pretty good. Relay's cheap now. Magnets. These have gone up a bit. These are kind of expensive. Right, let's sell the stuff to therapists then. So we've got this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, that thing, one of these, those, that. I like Stuff to Therapist because it's just so easy. So that's like 300k on its own. Then what else we got? These go for about the same. Oh, they're a bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Put it in first place. What else? Fast nails. Okay, what else we got? Bolts. Bolts turn over super quickly. You could probably, honestly, I could probably put it like this even. To just go like really quick. You would hope. I heard people saying the RP sucks. I think the problem is like semi-auto with high recoil. It's a little bit why I don't really like the Ash 12 particularly. Because semi-auto, no matter what the bullet's like, semi-auto with high recoil just kind of like, eh. You can do better stuff, right? Just wipe. And that. Okay, we're kind of stuck here. This stuff, like, I don't... it's this worth probably a bit more. But it's not, like, crazy. Probably another 100k, maybe. I would guess. Maybe a little more. Players with tons of stuff can't do scav. Players with little stuff have social security. I mean, yeah, kind of. Previously, I had to fix scav. Just tie the cooldown to your stash value. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, that would work. That would work. Whether they want to do that is like another thing, but it doesn't fit in with the law. Right, let's just collect all this stuff first. Okay. Fine. So let's just like put a mark, a line in the sand there. 4418825. Right, and that was raid 2, raid 1. 12. Right, so what we're gonna collect Bitcoin. I'm gonna put line in for Bitcoin on its own. So we collect a Bitcoin and we sell that. And that's gonna be its own line. Because it's like it has way too much of an effect on the overall total, not to track it like specifically. Bitcoin collection. Right. It's just kind of fun. I quite like collecting data. I'm like a big data nerd anyway, so. Actually, what's probably the best bang for buck? If these are under 20, yeah, probably about right. Yeah, we can collect that and keep that one going. That's all right. And meds. I guess we could swap to something else. We can do whatever really, CMSs or AFACs or anything really. Matter. Maybe we'll make an AFAC for a CMS. Right, and then we've got Scav case. I'm just doing the cheap one for now because it's like guaranteed money basically. If we can sell any of these bits first before we go. I managed to like block myself up in quite a bad way. So now I'm having to be quite liberal with getting rid of stuff, like for real. Right. Things in here. Get it out of the way to make it not look quite as messy as it actually is. Alright. And is that everything? Like an eye? Yeah, that was part of that other raid, wasn't it? Oh, that was the moonshine as well. The moonshine didn't sell before. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll do... Mark that then. Crafting. Four, 5, 4, 9, 6. Okay, and then we're gonna do a scav run through as well. You can probably like run properly through. Still catching up on your streams over on YouTube. You mentioned switching lean to your mouse. What did you change and what did you move? I changed my swap lean because I've been playing like more arena than I had previously. Last sort of arena wipe. I've swapped it to this button just on the side. Literally just the click. I had it as a modifier, but in arena I just like, how often do I change from like full auto to semi? And also in arena it's full auto is the automatic default. So you're already on full auto when you start. So I didn't need it anymore in arena. So I changed it to just like mouse button. Because I used to have it on the modifier in PUBG ages ago. It's why I have it on my mouse in the first place. And so I've actually just changed it. So now I put the modifier for changing fire mode to semi, full auto, whatever. That to control and click that button. And then I've changed lean, well, not lean, swap shoulder to just the mouse click on its own. Because it's the one I use more often. So it's better. So I've actually changed it a little bit. So, I play on Auto EU. Or EU West, depending on whether I'm like having problems, but usually Auto. I have a nearly completed script including presentation for a video on fixing the Tarkov economy, but I don't know if I should invest the time and do an amateurish video. Why don't you write it up and put it on Reddit? You'd actually probably get better traction on Reddit than like making an amateurish video on YouTube. You see, and I always press this button because, oh, look at this. Like, this is like insane to get another one of these. I can go out straight away. I'll tentatively loot this, but... I've got a headset, so at least I can hear people this time. Okay, that's a scav. Good. Can Astro be used like a DMR? It can, but it's the subsonic bullets make it really hard. Five 601. Bad. Sugar. Pretty sick. Nice box. You can be for data, nerd. Shocker! Exactly. Shocking behaviour. Enjoy the RPO woods. I mean, it's really cheap for what it does. And if you're definitely going to be at long range, then it's actually okay. Here we come. Anyone ever found a LEDX on factory? I haven't. I don't know if it's possible. One of the horrors of watching old live streams is having a question based on what you said. You can always DM me on Discord. I missed a bunch of weapon boxes. Yeah, this is fine. Fine. So, yeah, usually I just dump the stuff into the top of the stash because it's quicker. But I'm sort of trying to segregate it out a minute. Let's do it like this then. Do. Seen people successfully use it as a DMR on Lighthouse? Man. This sounds crazy. It takes serious dedication. Tower would do it. Tower's the kind of guy to do that. Sure. Alright, that's what we... Yes, we got labs cards. We'll sell that first. Ah, there we go. We've got a lot of our other slots to like come back now. So we can probably do, yeah, 1, 8, 9, 4. That'll do. Is this one expensive? USEC 2? Yeah, it is. I think you can find vertexes in these. I think that's the reason why. People are like desperate. Honestly, like I should probably keep it and run that room, but like I just don't think I'm gonna do like keep or even this wipe. Don't think I can be bothered. Everything else, like I could probably just sell straight to the traders. What's this one? Manager's office. Does that sell to therapist for 40k? If it does, then I can just sell it to her. 31k. It's about right. Right, so Mr. Mechanic's going to get this thing, this thing, this thing, these two guns, which I have to start with. I like repairing them for the skills. Rid of those. Then Ragman can take this, this, and that. You're slightly better off actually doing something with those, but again, ultimately there is a time element eventually with these things where it's just, can you be bothered to do everything to min-max? Can you actually be bothered? Ooh wee, look at those. 97. That is a high price for Stuka. Very high price. Pom-pom hats, like, they were expensive before, but it was literally simply because they were for like one of the early armor barters, but like, that's long gone now. Take that. Okay. We'll sell the quickened. And then these things. Yeah, armor barter. Exactly. Right, pack of sugar in the labs one. Those are the things that really matter. Okay, so we'll lock that in then. So that takes us to 4, 5, 9, 5, 4, 6, 5, 8. Okay, so it's another half a mil. Right, back to labs. Not labs. We're not playing labs. Jesus Christ, we're not playing labs. Oh, somebody. Oh, someone kindly putting one up for 5k. Lovely. Stick that back online or something. This thing needs a little repair, so let's repair this guy. See, I wonder whether I'd have fared slightly better if I had the side armor on. I probably would have, you know. Oh yeah, we had the real estate too. This key's all right. Okay. Really good. I need to like. I need to put this. I'm gonna put this away actually because I'm gonna eventually accidentally sell this thing just by spinning through the hideout and just doing it too quick. I genuinely will. It'll happen. I know it will. The thermal, for those who weren't paying attention, it's the thermal scope that I've got just like hanging around in my stash. Probably not ideal. Now I wonder whether we do just like bite the bullet at this point and just put on something bigger. Should we do Valde? Should we try Valde on this guy? Can I do anything else to this? Can I like anti this guy? Not really. Oh well, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. You're gonna change it 4, 5. So, yeah, did I need more money? No, 200k is still good on that. Still good on this stuff. Like a bit of food, but a bit of water, but we'll just target somewhere with water when we get in. So let's get back into streets. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. How goes the raids? Good, actually. Yeah, we're making tons of money, which is kind of what we're doing this week. It was actually Tower. I knew it would be. Tower could snipe the rogues with a slingshot. Posting it on Reddit has the downside of me not being on Reddit much. It seems that it gets buried. Thing is, like, you could just post it and see. Like, if people like it, then it'll rise up at least. Like, especially if you get some initial bit of traction. You know, if you spend a lot of time on it, then like post it on Reddit while we're live and like get it a few likes or something, so at least people read it. Like the worst case is that on Reddit, like if you don't post to Reddit, no one on Reddit sees it. If you do post it to Reddit and it tanks, then like okay, well, still no one on Reddit sees it. So like you don't really lose anything. Why keeping croutons? For the sugar barter. Attack is nice because the 6x is a little much on the Ash. Maybe. Maybe. Part of creating content of any kind is just sending it and seeing what sticks. Yeah, true. I usually find, though, that if things are, like, good, well-written or whatever, then, like, Reddit will at least pick them up. Like, people might hold or whatever and complain about stuff that you've said, but if someone writes, like, a thesis, usually people do pick that up. Usually. Not sure if the GAC craft is the best way to get the plate. 3 rollers come up to 150, barter for the plate carrier with the 2 of them, sells back for 30k. So that makes it cost... what, 120, so 60k for each GAC plate. And then you got to then take into account the opportunity cost of not doing the craft using the hideout, so you can make money using that. Because like in the hideout, it's basically free. I think. Can't remember exactly if it's free or not. I use the AACPC one. It's like very cheap, at least. Like, what is it? 2 ripstops, an aramid, sewing kit. 2 ripstops is like 60, let's say 65k to be conservative. Aramid's like 20, so that's 85. And then you need a GAC plate, but that's we're getting 2 out, so whatever. They cancel on each side of the equation. And then you need a sewing kit, so about 20 as well. You had 85 before, right? 105. But then you can sell the 2 sappy side plates for at least 20k each, so it's at least 40,000 for those back. That takes you back down to 65, if not 45 if you sell them at peak times. And then you get to sell the CPC rig, which is at least 45k to Ragman. So rubles wise, it's basically free, if not makes money. But then you've got to factor in the fact that it takes like 6 hours. Right. Zero this bad boy to 100. See what happens. I might really stick out here being like in the fog. I don't know. Lean in. Get a good lean in on this. Surely someone's going to come down here to start with. Must do. Surely they do. Got a bit of dirt on the screen. Like, only obvious now. I'm like... Not Ash Sniper. Whoever said the 6x was too much. Whoever said that. I mean, whoever spawned down in the bottom end, they could have gone to, like, real estate or whatever instead. I don't know. Gackers. Gack. Gack attack. Get gack plates. Good old Gorn Estate spot. Yeah, I mean, I shot someone with the Gorn Estate the other day, yeah. Well, that's good. Is it what's like the one good thing about doing this is that it also teaches us about this spot, right? So I was in the previous raid nervous about running down this street, but now I know that the way that I came down here, yeah, people can be like hidden there and up here, but if they're up on top of the train, the best spot to be is up here because you'll see somebody coming up through the top of cinema, and like across the street and through the middle. But if they do that, then they can't see the sides. That's quite useful to know, at least. Should I get level 5 sniper then accept all my free sniper level quests to get to 10? If you want to do Kappa, then yeah, probably. That was a really weird sound effect. Do you not agree? That sound really weird to anyone else? Break plus plates is 45 to Ragman. Not for the CPC. The CPC is 45 without any plates. But it's only 45 durability? Nah. You also have to think and remember, why did that ping off the back of me? That's like kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, well, what the hell is going on? Are you trying to snipe me from behind or something? It's like very suspicious. Sniper scav? I mean, could be, I guess, but... Not sure. Remind me I need to buy another one of these keys, by the way. I need to buy another hide key when I get home. It's weird. Really weird. Yeah, behind me, like, but I'm like laying down, like, down the thing. Really odd. Really odd behavior. Later, don't remind me now. Good God. Okay, so vodka. Not quite the same run. Yes, I mean, the run that we had last time was, like, actually insane. Armor. Because when you get home. Yeah. Relaxation room isn't the home. Leone. Lovely. Table. Bag. What scenario do you use adrenaline? When I get shot at. Not to put too fine a point on it. Usually when I use it. Or if I'm about to do something particularly... if I'm doing something particularly dangerous, I normally grab Propitol, to be honest. Adrenaline happens when I get shot at. I don't like being pre-pained the whole time. It's not the way I like to play the game. It's probably meta, but I don't enjoy it. Personally. Cat. Yeah, so this room was pretty bad this time around, actually. Not really very good. We can still go into the apartments next door. I feel like relaxation a couple of weeks ago we give 3 moonshots. The thing is, BSG always nerf this stuff. They always started off like crazy and then they nerf. Always the way they do these things. Like, kind of extra cautious from over there now. I was getting shot at earlier. We're actually okay on food and drink. Take a hot rod. Hot rods are like valuable at least. And vodka. Fine, we'll take those things. Come down and loot that at the end. Ammo. Brass? No. Nope, we'll come and do this building again. Not a drug abuser. No, indeed, I'm not. I'm not. It's to be cursed by people reminding me to buy another key now. That's all chat's going to be. Nelly and I. As I said, they're like 15k per slot that are useful for the barter. So, like, you know, at the minute it's okay to pick up. Like, there are worse things that you could hold. Nothing in here. What's this? OT flakes, they're only 10k per slot. It's not great. Sugar, that's... is good. Alyonka, also good. What? A couple of weeks ago, I claimed overweight crab water makes it sound, but I was wrong. It is 100% quiet. Thank you for coming back and saying that, by the way. It is 100% quiet, yeah. Unless you're on glass. Kind of the exception. Glass and snow. Not that that matters anymore. Okay, is this? Relaxation room. Hello, Pagan. Yeah, no, it's just like the room makes sense to do, right? It's not. I would say it's not. You know, it's not like we've lost money running the room. Like, you'll basically always make money running relaxation room. The key always makes money. Kind of FPS do you get on streets? I get somewhere between 50 and 70, depending on exactly where I am, what's going on, and all that kind of good stuff. So it really depends. What we got here? EBP. Hey, that's actually pretty sick. EBP. There's the best 9mm ammo. US, that's rubbish. BP. Usually good. It looks like bad BP, but... The only problem with bad BP is you can't sell it. Can't sell it on the flea. DRS, that sucks. Morphine. Fantastic. Lovely. Oh, Solewa. Great. Okay, we're kind of getting full now. So now we're replacing slots again. Already. This is why I was enjoying the BTR. Because I'd hear the BTR come past and I'd like dump stuff into it and then we carry on looting. It was great. Use. Golden star. Lovely. Someone took one. They did indeed take one. Right, what else we got that's good? That plus one of these, probably. And we'll swap these two down into here. Things. Sometimes stuff on the chair. There we go. Adorbos 2. Powerful. Decent of value. Doesn't Relax Key have 100% score? It does, but you have to go and find it. It's easier to just pay 70k on the flea market for 2 use. Just easier. Hot rod, right? What else is ass in here? Probably oat flakes. Oat flake gotta be one of the first things to go. Gotta be. Gotta be. Right. Have they removed the BTR? I don't think so, but I haven't seen it yet today. Sadly. What's to do with sugar being worth so much? Literally just moonshine. And craft moonshine. I hear something. Don't know, but I'm on alert. Kind of peas there. Close this. We'll go look through the filing cabinets because, yeah, if you find a green battery in there, then it is like insane value. Can this close? It can. Good. Now, the beauty of having stuff closed like this, I'm now, like, I'm in an area where I can't be snuck up on by somebody who's, like, moving completely silently. Because they have to open the door. So I will hear that no matter what, even if they're, like, in speed walking. Because I've had some really weird audio around this area. Really odd. It's really odd. Oh, there's the BTR. Great. Let's try and loot this quick, though. Yes, lamp. Blue tape good? Better than anything other crap that I've got? Probably better than BT. Mr. Snow? Me too. Board. Kind of just like min-maxing unnecessarily here. We're looking for the good items, ignoring all the rest of it. Hold the key. Secure the area before enjoying canned peas. Right. Where do I need to go? I need to go collapse crane. I'm going to get the BTR to move. So I'm going to run to it and then... Let's see. What can you do? Move items to stash. All of these things. Deliver. What can you do? Take a ride. Collapse crane. Yes. What can you do? Covering fire. Yes. In conversation. Is that it? If I press M conversation, do I get out? Can't remember. Okay, good. I think that my previous issues was that I didn't get out of the BTR in the same places that I got in. Crunchy people. I guess that's people in Pinewood. I'm just thinking about like where we're going. Honestly, start doing the moonshine blast after a while. Just did the barter instead. Right. Did you do covering fire? I did. I did. It's only 60k. I'm bringing 200,000 rubles to streets now. What do you mean, sad? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what it does. I don't even know if it's going to matter. I don't know how the system works for covering fire, really. It'll shoot at any PMCs, but what about scavs? Like, what if when I get out? Like, if I get out and a scav shoots at me, or a player shoots at me, then what? I got 7 cows in Tarkov, you probably got 12. No, I have like 8, like maybe. I don't think I'm even at 8 yet. I've got like 7.5. Yeah, it's like 8k. There we go. So now nobody knows that I'm in this thing, you see. Which is great. That man was not ready to be shot, was he? Poor guy. They'll know you're in it if they're paying attention. How? How do they know? I need to clear this properly. You probably have something good. I agree. I agree. Oh, crap. What's my other exfil? Just collapse. Scavs everywhere in this bit. That just sounds like AI. God.
Нет никого.
I don't want these dudes to jump me. I'm gonna get pushed from behind by Scavs by accident. Now I think that's the guy. Right, I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. Just try and like reset for a minute. Super hard to tell sounds coming front and back. Have I lost? Oh, I've lost a mag because of BP. No. Yeah, become much more urgent now. I want to get that guy's stuff. I know what we could do. Where did he die? There. It was this dude, right? It did throw wobbly, didn't it? Oh, unfortunate. Wait, he didn't seem to have anything. Wait, did it all get looted by this guy? Someone else? Maybe this dude looted it. Not really sure. Don't know. God, not bad. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. But why am I carrying this? Unknown to me why I'm carrying that. Oh, 3 BTG. That's why I wanted to live. I hate this egg. Really do. It's my last stim for samples as well. It's genuinely my last stim. BTR won't shoot you if you kill scouts in front of it. I don't think so. I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, I should be able to find the mag. Yeah, I can't remember though. There we go. LPS. Dangerous. Dangerous. Sample that 12B, Mr. Player Scav. Exactly. Getting samples done. Yep. I mean, it's taken ages, right? But you just have to run your Scav again and again and again and again. And that spawned, presumably, I'm almost certain, right? That would have spawned on the Scav as he loaded into streets. So just use your Scav over and over and keep spawning in with it. Factory is the best place for that, honestly. And that's how you'll get samples done, in my opinion. And the Moonshine case, if you want to spend the money on it. But it's the best ways. Scavs with a headshot on interchange. What do I get as the reward? 153 TKM. That's actually, like, APM. That's actually right. A lot of scavs, though. A lot of interchange. Right. There's 2 samples. This. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hooray. Good job, he says. Fantastic. That's nice. Okay, so we've got an SA-58. A load of dollars. Oh, you actually get quite a lot of dollars for that. That's nice. Nice. Oh yeah, it doesn't let you do it unless it's in your inventory for some reason. It does that. Stick that down there. Perfect. I was saying before I needed a new ammo case, so this is great. Right. So we sell this to mechanic, I think. Don't really care about that random old thing. What else does this guy have in here? I didn't even check what was in this. LPS, 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 LPS. Then this thing, LPS. I mean, LPS goes for a decent amount of money, so quite a good idea. This was because I put the Valde on using the preset, which then ended up meaning that it dumped the other optic into my rig, which it always seems to do that, and is really annoying. So the AI2 could go in there. That's going to go towards crafting. Blackrock can stay there. These things, like, this was a decent run. So remember, a lot of this stuff that I had before went into the BTR, so that will come back in like an hour. We got a labs card as well. More dollars. Now, who is going to remind me what I need to do? I've remembered myself. We need to buy another relax room key. It's the only annoying thing about having a 2-use key is it means you have to buy one all the time. So, oh, they're more expensive now. Okay, it's still better off buying the 2 out of 2 for 140. I'm not going to go farm it myself, I don't think. So I think this is better this way. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I must have left a hole up there by accident. Can't find Mildone in. It's just, it happens eventually, right? You either find them or you don't. You just keep going until you do. That's it. All you can do. No, can we do? Yeah, this is chronically out of stock now, this thing. Getting a bit worried about my barters. What's your survival rate? Overall, 70, but I mean, it's skewed by my scav runs. So my PMC run is 59%. It's gone down a lot in the later portion because you have to do, like, annoying tasks, you know? Things that I wouldn't do if I'm just, like, playing to play. Right, so I'm going to take out another 110k just to replenish what I lost in services to the BTR. Almost sounds like really suspect. Oh, we got Dolbus too as well. And this thing, Salewa. I need another one of these. And I'm on. Like, when you hit them with the Ash 12, they freaking die. But, like, actually, it just, like, it feels bad to use and to hit people with. Okay, so the GAC plate got poinked one time. Got that out. What, my chest went to 25. I mean, we'll just repair it with the mechanic. Actually, I can't. I'm not even allowed. Too small, the amount of remaining HP. These grenades. I want to use smokes more. Like, in all seriousness. want to use them properly as well. Right. Okay, so I think for me and all of this stuff, I think this is all set. So now we just need to sell a few more of these things. Okay, so black rocks go for about 40k. And get that done. Sugar, we're going to sell. That goes for, yeah, as we said, 90. We know it goes for 90. Sell that. These things we can sell to Ragman. That therapist can take that. Mechanic can take these two things. And therapist can take this. Like PCUs just, CPUs just don't go for that much. These can all go. Is this a scaffold? Did I do a scaffold as well? I can't remember. I think I did. Oh no, these were all in the rig, weren't they? Yeah, this was actually all legitimately from the PMC run. Yeah, PvP is just going to go in the ammo box. That's fine. I do want one of these things to clear so I can sell the LPS for like $1,000 each. What gun durability? 96. Worth of repair. Gone to 98. That's rubbish, but no. I would auto report you for 70. But you can see, like, you can see their survival rate here, their real survival rate. I think we also need training as a player base to be able to see. So my real survival rate is 59, right? Because I have 506 raids, but 280, only 286 of them are PMC. So we also need as a player base to like understand what we're looking at here. And yes, I have just tipped over 8k. The thing you got to remember, Sad, is that like I spent half of this 8,000 hours like with the game open, right, making content. But like I'm not an 8,000, like I don't have the skill level of an 8,000 hour player. Does that make sense? It's kind of funny because yeah, most of the time I'm not actually playing the game. It counts time in the stash. That's the critical point. It counts time in the stash towards the hours at the top of the screen. So I'm willing to bet when you're playing, you're mostly actually playing the game. Whereas like a lot of the time when I'm playing, I'm not actually playing the game. How much of your, yeah, would you estimate it was actually in raid? Yeah, I don't know. Like it's got to be like 40%, like 3k maybe. Honestly, like maybe even less. I'm not sure. Smokes are bugged right now. Don't render for everybody. Oh god, always the way. Well, the Golden Star was a sick pickup. Do that. I'm like, yeah, my slots I'm like running out. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's all kind of like together, coherent, it's fine. Fine. Yeah, I did want to do a little bit more, but doesn't really matter. Guess we can run Scav again, I suppose. Well, let's make a like note of where we are at least for now. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Things are starting to sell. Things are starting to sell good. Yeah, because it's like if I didn't have that. Well, to be fair, yeah, because I got stuff out with the VTR anyway, so the whole thing's kind of off the out of whatever. So we'll be the top of the market. See if we can get something quickly. Al Yonkers are really fast. That's a really fast one. Duct tape is like actually ES lamps is pretty because people need a lot of these. That's a pretty quick one. Boards because people love the Wisecraft, which I don't blame them because it's still good. It's just easy. If you want to ensure that you're going to make money, then it's these two things. I'll probably just keep them for myself. Don't really need to sell them and use up a slot. Then max energies people buy every raid. Try and get up their levels of that random skill that stops you from taking negative effects, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Immunity. Immunity. Right, well, let's just run through. We're actually going to run through this time. Even though what's happening, we are making money, Iron. We are making money. Do you do alt accounts? Nope. No alt accounts. This is all my playtime currently. Unless I do hardcore, which I did one wipe for a couple of weeks while we're waiting for the wipe. I don't have any alt accounts. It does count stash hours. Counts the hours with the game open. Definitely does. People call everything sus. I don't look at the stats anymore. I don't look at my killer's stats. I just don't do it. I don't think it's good. Congrats, you have 75% of the cash needed for that Lightkeeper quest. Yeah, because you have to, what is it, plant 2 Terror Group blue folders and they're like 30 mil each. 5k hours, 3k of which are waiting for the homies to put a fucking kid on. Yeah, like I love that. That's, what do the kids say? Based? You guys ever run away from another one? Feel like your position is super weak. Sure. I level 1 though. I mean, what? Did like Timmy? Like sometimes the Timmies are scary. Include Red Flare in the money making runs. I mean, I'm not really doing. Like, yeah, I guess I'm doing money making runs. I suppose I'm not really going for PvP. Like I would include it, yeah, if I did it, but. Regret selling the blue folders. Oh man. The PMC. I mean, yeah, if I did it, then sure. You mean like going into raid and like firing one off and collecting the stuff? Like, yeah, of course. Of course that counts. In love with that no look at stat stance? Yeah, I just can't. It drains my mental energy looking at the stats. I think if I could tell, because I'm quite, you know, I'm not a very like bullshitty kind of person. So like, if I can't tell, I feel like I try to be as honest with myself as possible. And if I can't tell, I'd rather not know. Unless there's like an easier way of knowing, or like there's a skillful way of like slowly being able to figure it out. Ah, this is quite a good bag. Like, so this loadout's not really worth very much in general. So we can wander around and grab some gear from other people. Start with this and then. Duran Wang. Duran Wang killed by Haas. So Haas is still on the loose. People jumping around like that always makes me slightly nervous. What have we got in this thing? I mean, it could be a scav, but... A lot of dead people. He might just shoot me, this guy. It was a distinct possibility. Still is, in fairness. Anyone in factory? Yep. It's quick and easy. I mean, to be honest, we should really be just speeding through rather than just like searching all this crap, but let's speed around and get as much as we can out of it. Yeah, his vibes are making me nervous. This guy. Icon. That's a scav. AI scav acting really weird. Funny headbang. Do you scav on woods? Nope. I honestly don't really scav anywhere except factory. Very, very rarely. There's actually no boxes here, whatever, we'll just go. Could have gone in, like, looted the postman pap room and stuff, but it's whatever. You factory scav runs and collect labs key 9 out of 10 times? Yeah. Okay, so... I hate the fact that you have to search this stuff now. That's actually probably the worst part about these scav runs. You can avoid this, actually. You can avoid doing that by doing this. And then doing it in your actual inventory. I mean, we can, like, has anybody tested the hours things? What we can do, let's have a look. So, 13.5. I ended 13.5, patch 13.5, with 7,565 hours and 22 minutes. So since then, I've put, what is it, 435 hours into patch 14. Which is, how long has it been? What is it, 2 months? Nearly 3 months? It's like, it's about 85 days-ish. Is that about right? Something like that. At that amount, that would be 5 hours a day. Every day, including weekends. And I don't normally have the game open at weekends. So let's exclude weekends. So 85 divided by 7 times 5. That's 61 actual, like, days of the week. That'd be 7 hours daily. Now, I definitely do not play 7 hours of raids daily. There's no way. Actually, no. So, it definitely is in raid. Definitely in raid. Definitely. Right, so this way now we can actually look at what all this stuff was. Dorms, too. What was in this one? Oh, yeah, we had, like, these. I was going to keep the dog tags. I always keep the dog tags. This. The thing is most of this stuff is actually just a straight sell to the traders, so that kind of makes it easier in some ways. Let's make it quite quick. I was going to note down where we started off before. So it was, I can't remember what we exactly did before to make so much. There was another 500,000. Was that that was raid 3, I think. Raid 3 with BTR to come. So we made like 500,000 in the streets, but I put a load of stuff in the BTR. And then we came back and we've done the scav run, which is these things. Probably just sell that properly. Well. I've got to be careful with my slots here. Actually, let me go and find out. What are these two things? Oh, the ones. Oh, I've been caught with the second save key. The market fell out underneath me. Okay, fine. And then these emergency water rations, which are too high. Right, let's get rid of those for the time being. So mechanic, back to mechanic. So is any of this stuff any good? Not really. T40, yeah, T40 odd. We probably could sell that. Decent whack. Gun mag, not so much. Monster claw is not finding raids. We can't. I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. Auto sell button in the post-scout screen. Yes, you do make a lot less money, though, from it. You do make a lot less money. But it's very useful for those times. And this is where... oh, I've got these as well, haven't I? This is the point that I made to myself a lot of the time with it, which is that if I would not have done the factory scav run anyway, because I find myself getting to the end screen and it's like, yeah, take the labs cards. You know, you don't want to auto sell those things. And sure, you can sell them later, but they're small. But I find myself like wanting to min-max it. And it's like, if I've done that factory scav run when I wouldn't have done it normally, because of the fact that that ability exists, then I should just do it, because otherwise it's a waste of time. That makes sense. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. These going for these boys. Yeah, about that price, fine. Everyone take this. Take it. Very picky these days. He's also bugged slightly because when you sell stuff, often it doesn't disappear. Okay, so we're going to repair with prep ore from that one. The sales. Sell a grand juice. Okay. And then what else we got? We got now, yeah, we've got these grenades. Let's keep these grenades on. The grenades are like really good. You end up just filling your box of grenades. You can take as many grenades as you like if you're doing lots of scav runs. New factory. Very, very good. Okay. Fine. Make it slightly tidier. Cool. Right. So yeah, that was the scav run. So that's 4, 6, 9, 6, 7, 9. That's another 500,000. Scav run. Did that have a labs card too? I feel like it did. Oh no, it didn't. No, I don't think it did. I don't think so. A bit more actually. 540k. Solid. Solid. Right. Quick look at the hideout. Scav case stuff. Do some more of these. So CMS, I mean, yeah, because not everything's like perfectly tracked, because otherwise you'd have to like account for things that you're using yourself and stuff. So like some of the value, it's like hard to know occasionally. That's a little crafting bit. I think the problem is that crafting's gonna be quite sensitive to what we do. It's gonna be because that was like just 40k out of nowhere. I think it's gonna be more illustrative once I'm like doing crafting outside of like playing raids. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much for now. Need a beard or for collector? Any tips? Run your scav. Honestly, just run your scav. Apparently I've had Tarkov open 19.7% of the time since I bought it. How'd you get the golden background on guns? Repair them with the repair kit. And once you're level 10 weapon repair, then sometimes you get a enhancement. Enchantments. Any 500k for such a quick run? Yeah. It's really good, honestly. So far, factory scav, we've had 244, 360, 430, 498, 540. Like, it's crazy. Honestly, probably the best, the most powerful thing. It does show you how insane this is, right? Like this morning, I haven't died yet in raid. To be fair, I've had like perfect streets raids as well, but I started with 41 mil this morning, and we just tipped over 47 mil now. So and I've been playing since 1. So yeah, 3 hours, like 6 mil. It's like that ends up being like 2 mil an hour. That's probably like best case for me, I guess. 2 mil an hour. It's pretty good. Would money per hour be a better format? I mean, we can look at that too. Yeah, because I can kind of estimate that as well. Streets is crazy money, yeah. Like, I'm going to some of the good places, kind of, but like not like right in the middle. I'm going to Relax Room, basically. I don't do normally because I keep spawning over there. But yeah, you could get good money from streets just going elsewhere. And that didn't even account yet for... I've got like a BTRs full of like kit coming back as well. So I haven't sold yet because I don't have it yet. Good. Back before Factory Scav was well known, you could loot it almost single-handedly and make 500k in 6 minutes. Yeah. Like, people do loot all the boxes now, at least. But yeah, it's good. Like, because you only need to get, like, I don't know, Canted RK2. Sorry, like Canted RK1. Or, you know, like a Voodoo or something. And you already make, like, 150k just on its own. It's kind of mad. Because we do so much documentation, I keep forgetting to, like, press the ads. It means that everyone's getting pre-rolls come in, which is a bit... Pre-rolls! Damn you, Twitch. Level 29 doing any customers with Shoreline. Last night with you and I did street trade, speed loot spawn area, go to the nearest BTR stop, deposit loot, speed loot the area, path out. Yeah, it's good. I like it actually. It's fun. Yeah, when you have BTR, it's like insurance, but it's like an hour, so it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's like Faithless says. It's pretty quick. Pretty quick. It's not. It doesn't take that long. It's not like you wait like 2 days. Faster, and it's all nice and green on the interface. I can't remember which raid we did. Yeah, because the first 2 raids we didn't see any BTR, did we? Which is a shame. Because it means it won't come in the stream. It'll probably come like after I've gone off to go and do like dinner time with the kids and stuff, and then I'll come back on in the evening and load it up just to get some more crafts going and that kind of thing. Then I will get it. That's when it'll appear for me, I imagine. I think. We'll see. Okay, so what's next? Oh, interesting area. Okay, so I feel like oh no. Come on. Feel like this is one of those ones where kind of rushing another spawn is doable, but let's see. Can you put stuff in the BTR twice? No, I don't think you can. Pretty sure you can't. I just had to turn off. I refreshed Twitch because it wasn't letting me run the pre-rolls. Push out of here fast or sometimes. But then it was auto playing my stream off in my peripheral vision. It's extremely annoying. Got this on full? Yeah, I did. Good. And there could be nobody down here, but I would expect to have heard steps. Unless they heard me with the bullet. Oh, sorry, the footstep glitch. Possible. Yeah, BTR is like an hour to 2 hours. Like, it's usually about an hour for me. So far. Oh. Jesus. Freak me the hell out. Is that door open automatically? I can't remember. I'm gonna go in this one first. It's a secret to Rubles just playing streets. Partly. Partly. You could do it on other maps. Like you don't need to just do streets. Like I'm sort of more interested in what actually happens when I'm not playing and like not playing like raids and when I just craft all day, like how quickly the money goes up. But I've never really tracked it. But I think that will almost be more interesting because like how well you do in the raids obviously is very much dependent upon like your performance specifically, like how you exactly perform in those raids. Like if I died in that other raid where the guy ambushed me out of Relax Room, then we'd have lost a bunch of money where I'd have had to rebuy my kit and blah blah blah, but we didn't. And so it's like there's a very high swing factor with just the way that Tarkov works, right? So I've had like probably some of the best raids that you could have up until now, which kind of skews the stats a little bit. But anyway, like if you want to make money in raids, then yeah, streets is probably the best way. If you want to make money outside of that, I feel that's like because that's more in your control a little bit. Like, yeah, obviously how you play, but like not everybody, you can't just like learn the map overnight. Maybe it'll help people to figure out like where they want to go, but anyway, I feel like I'm just sort of rambling at it. No, I guess there's nobody over here. He says. You see, I feel so much better clearing now that I've got this just on one button. And when I say this, I mean the lean. Sorry, the shoulder swap. I've got a shoulder swap on a single button now. on my mouse, which just makes everything just 10 times easier. I think you can still look for the little white dot if you're eating and drinking. Quite handy. Already went in there. HP. And yeah, hard drive, we'll take it. Does the transfer inventory carry over? I don't know what happens if you get in again. I think if you get in again, does it just show you the items that you deposited last time again, I imagine? On the table? Which one? Which one? Which table? In here? Coin on the desk in the cubicle. Cubicle? Before you got in the building? Oh, you mean in here? In the other one? You mean this one? This is... I'm going to go crazy if this is the case. Like, I'm just actually blind. I guess you said cubicle, so it must be this one or this one? As opposed to in there. Oh, Veritas pick. Oh, okay. Okay. Still good, though. Still good. Okay. Yeah, it was in the corner. That's why I didn't see it. Fine. All right. Makes sense. Good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Presumably that was the one. It's a delay because I'm like trying to, yeah, I'm trying to like look at the game. Corner Streets is a whack for loot, as in like bad. I don't think it's terrible. All right. Guess it's still technically possible. Probably not at this point. I've wandered around so much. Keep that coins there? The big money maker of the game right now, right? Everybody wants to find the loose bit spawn. Because they're worth so much at the moment. I wonder whether BSG will rebalance it, whether they'll just make it take longer. Because I quite like the ability to find them in the raid and then be worth a lot. And then basically be guaranteed money. It's like quite one of the few things in Tarkov that you're just like, oh, actually feels good. Yeah, I don't have to get out with it. I know I'm going to make a ton. It's quite nice to have like one item like that. You have all skills level for it? No, not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. Right, so where are we going to go this time? I feel like I don't want to do... I'm just doing the same thing over and over. That's not necessarily a problem. Right, oh, I've got damaged house for this time. Okay, given that I've got damaged house, maybe I do the same loot run, because it is actually good. Go through to Beluga, up to the top. I'll try and do it a bit quicker though this time. I won't necessarily look in every single little piece. That does get a bit tiresome. I get tired of doing that, personally. That's why I run this suppressed, by the way, the Ash, just because, like... getting hurt is just a pain, you know? Alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this spawn's closed. Sometimes dead scav down there. Or was there dead scav here? Oh, it's this one. Maybe I was thinking of this one, actually. Melody Rye. This one gives PvP incentive? Yeah, it does. To some extent, yeah. It doesn't disincentivize you. Let's put it that way. Big biggies. Oh, finding all the cash machines. That's a funny one. Once I get to 15, you won't find me going unsuppressed? No. Thing is, with the ash, it's like, it's kind of a balance though, right? Because you are making an actual trade-off going unsuppressed. Going suppressed. Because you got like this whole ergo problem to deal with. Pain. Annoying that it's like that. I think these also used to be amazing at one point. They're like nowhere near as good now. There was like loads of rare spawns in here, but not so much the case it seems at this point. Right, let's see. Green light can be fun. True. Why the age battery? Honestly, sometimes they're 15k. Literally, only reason. Sometimes they're just loads of money for no reason. I don't know why. And I'm like, you know, I'm not full yet, so take it. Yo, MP, relax. Relax. Crackers. Fabulous. What else we got going? Is there a sniper scav? Sometimes there's a sniper scav up here. And he kind of cramps your style a little. Maybe we'll loot the computer then while we're up here. RWSG decrease spawn rates for loot and stuff. They enjoy changing things. They don't like things to be looted too much. Depends what it is. Like if there's an area, this is just like nothing in here. Yeah, if something gets looted too much, they tend to decrease the spawn rates of certain things. They don't like people farming endlessly. They like give it a little bit of time and then they decrease the rates normally. Hey, this guy. What's this? Ooh! A TTSK. Would you look at that? Well, friends. I guess we can engage in a little fraud. This does make us a lot heavier, but... This rig... The rig actually does have decent value, I think. It's probably worth taking, like, a negative of 1 slot for the rig's actual value. It's quite light, anyway. I can't remember how much they go for, but it's like 40, 50k. Giant coffee on the table. Where? In the office? Or here? Was it in here? Oh, there. It doesn't even look like it. It's like so weird. I find that model is just like way too big. Can't you put the old plates in the TT? Yeah, but I'm going to throw them in like a plant or something. But I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Put them somewhere. I don't even get PS12. You get to Prapple 4, and then after that, you basically are just able to buy it. But the issue is, it's like impossible to get because they just sell out immediately. It's like one of the few things left now that just sells out almost instantly, which is really annoying. Let's see. Can I like put them? Maybe I'll put them behind there. There we go. 50k. Yeah, that one of the really good arms was used to. Oh, let's forward the plates. 100%. Because this thing doesn't even... Oh. Where's the BTR going? it stop all the way down? I can't remember where it stops. My frames are like actually. Damaged house, came off. Oh yeah, whatever. BTR too far. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? And I guess we could either go all the way along. I don't like going all the way along. Let's see if we can just jump down here. Might just get me killed, but... Yoink! Down we go. Down we go. Yeah, a lot of these old plates just suck now. I'm getting beard oil loads on the streets, by the way. There's lots of people asking me about beard oil. I keep getting it in duffels. Duffels on the streets seems to be a really good way. Never got that mechanic? No, it's annoying, isn't it? What else are we saying? PS12. This is probably Lupo, and this is probably better. Yeah, lots of the armor's just like basically unusable. Anything that's got no soft armor, I don't want to run it. Like if I get sprayed with a scav with buckshot, like I want to have a chance of killing them. Now I wonder if we go this way first. Like there's a little room that's pretty much always looted, but we can always go and check. I'm just trying to think actually, what do I want to do here? Where do I want to go? I kind of want to go past Relax because it's been so good to me. Oh, well, there goes the BTR anyway. Holy moly. I think this has all been run through. Yeah. This has all been done. Back a buck, wait. You have to be kidding me. Like it's hitting too high. Oh, I know what's happening. I understand. Because when you... The Ash 12 shoots really slowly. So the arc is quite exaggerated. So when you lean, the gun is actually leant over at an angle. So when you fire, the zeroing takes the bullet to the right. Because of the way that the round is expecting to go straight up. So it shoots high over the target like a mortar, a little bit, or paintball. But when it's at an angle, that extra, because it's not firing straight, that angle gets twisted, and it ends up, the bullet ends up like, when you fire, it ends up actually hitting to the right of your reticle. Kind of an interesting little effect. Know what the update is for? I don't. Probably monetary micros. I guess microtransactions, I would imagine. New, yes, I am. Scav in, lads. Go get your Giga Beef exclusive armor plates. To be fair, I have a lot of gax, so I'm not too worried. Now, do I want to go through Pinewood? Pinewood is always such a... I kind of wanted to check that and come back this way, so let's go back this way. I feel like these days I just want to completely change my angle of attack when it comes to Pinewood. I need to just totally avoid green flare, I think. Half tempted to check these. These are still okay for stims and stuff. No one's been in, they're like alright. What if it's just no spawns? If I'm going Valday, I probably should be bringing... Oh, hey, look. Yeah, that's okay. If I'm going Valday, I probably should be bringing an actual laser on the gun, not just doing this like janky thing that I'm doing at the minute. Oh god. More like how it should be. That's a sniper scav. But shooting something at me. A million years away. I should probably just leave. Oh my god. Yeah, we're leaving. this is not fun. Mid-range is like really weird. The low bullets is partly to do with it. Plus the low ergo makes it kind of hard. Oh, there's a BTR here again. BTR's quite slow at traversing on the map. Where are you, BTR? All the way over there. Am I going to get killed going for it? Is it going to kill me? Killing scavs? I'm not sure how it works exactly. Apparently not. Apparently not. Right. What's good stuff? I've got this. Probably just like move that in there because that's like quite inefficient space-wise. Like a syringe, maybe. I don't know why I've got this. Oh crap! Wait, did I not pay for it? Oh god! Ah! Do I still have all my kit? Or was he just taking it? I'm not sure what happened. Did he just steal it? Or like I guess I was near the end of the period, but I don't know what that means. Did he just steal my stuff? Or did he check? Oh, I chucked it back up in here, I think. No, it took the rig though. Like if it can't fit, does it just disappear? It said you lost those items in the notifications. Oh no! Oh no, BTR. Check the ground. I don't see any sign of them. Ooh. That was unfortunate for him. He's had the scav run of his life. Where? Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? What the hell? Right. The Vanguard gear. Kind of looks like it. In this. BP. Pretty good. monocletes on new sphere text. We have a PM. What else we got? Big masker. Okay. And on take care of this. Record security. Let's try and just pretend that's not happening. Oh yeah. I'll put a load of stuff into that. Okay. On. This guy, can I put any on that? Beard's actually alright. Beard's pretty good. Sausage wrap? What's kind of crappy in here? What is serve 12? We'll also be replenishing this. Go. I think that's like everything, I mean, I could take the helmet and swap it for the ULAP. If I really wanted to do that. I feel like I don't really want to do it. But we could. Good. To be honest, I'm only one slot away from just taking the damn thing. Maybe we just take it like that. You know, I'm probably better off just taking the tag. I don't know. These things are worth a bit more. Fine. Yeah, I mean, I have to go to damaged house anyway. Pretty heavy now. A. DP in the gun, I guess. Are you liking the ash? It's an acquired taste, I would say. It's not the best gun ever for this wipe in particular, I don't think. How full is this guy? Okay, the PS12 backup mag. So it's the PS12B. Cool. Perfect. Need to survive 15 raids for blue and yellow keycard. Take green flare every single time and do it like that. Would be my advice. Yeah, Ash 12 is alright. Ash 12 is like decent gun. But I don't think it's meta. I don't. Just can't be. Just can't be. The way it handles and stuff. Like it's just not. That doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't fun, you know? I enjoy playing with like random stuff sometimes. So it's certainly entertaining. Acquired the taste, sort of. I'm still trying to figure out how best to use it, honestly. Like, it's good, but I feel like I'm not... Wait, the BTR's back? How long did that take? That was, like, very quick. It's gone outside Pinewood, though. So. To yoink more of your gear. Yeah, I should have taken note. Like, I think when you get in, it says 25... It said 25 seconds to, you know, put your... Yeah, to pay the driver. And I think that means 25 seconds to, like, actually do your stuff. Like, do all the stuff you need to do. I think. So, I should have been a bit more careful. Either which way. We're basically full. I'm just going to go to Damaged House. Damaged House is one of my favorite extracts in the game. It's less kind of like I'm going to be shot at by a sniper scav as I try to leave of the extracts. So, I prefer it. I mean, we could technically go up to Mark Trim, but I'm so full already. I'm like 57k. I'm like, we're going to just go. If you could only use one weapon next wipe, all white, which gun would it be? And it was the same as this wipe, it would be the AUG easily. I really like the AUG a lot. For PC, I bet he'll say the orc. Yeah, it's like it's just such an easy choice. It's like it just fits every situation I find. Like all the let's put it this way: all the situations that I find myself in. I guess like the thing is, it's slightly tough to pick between that and the like maybe something like the MCX because the MCX is decent, I don't know. But I think the orc. Like if it was free and money was no object, then it would clearly be the spear. But yeah, because the spear it does just do everything. But yeah, if I had to like pay for it, then it would be the orc because the orc is just such an easy run and gun. So easy. So easy. Once you get to Peacekeeper 3, it's just like I'd even just make do until Peacekeeper 3. Just with the irons, I think. Like the not irons, but the special little sight it comes with. Timers until it kicks you out. Yeah, I like mistook that. I'm like learning about the BTR though. It's fun to try the BTR. Experimented with underbarrel launchers as well. No, like I've experimented with them before. They're just kind of bad. I just don't think they're good. They're not even that fun. They just kind of suck. First wipe. I'm struggling to keep my rubles above 1 million. Any tips? Use the hideout. It's probably the number one. Big number one. Oh, Vogel. Vogel, I didn't see your prime 13 minutes ago. Sorry, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. I missed it. I don't know what was happening. Maybe I was like losing my stuff to the BTR. I'm not sure. Apologies. How would you get the org before Fleet Trust Traders? It's on Peacekeeper 1, my man. It's on Peacekeeper 1. No problem. Peacekeeper 1, my friends. Would you mind going over how you set up the shoulder swap? I literally just put it on a mouse key now. I just put it on the mouse button. But now, so my first thumb button is now shoulder swap. I have control and thumb button on. This is very specific to me. So like I have alt and thumb button on check mag. Or sorry, not check mag, but I have it on check fire mode because I've always had it like that. And then I have control and thumb button as swap fire mode. And then thumb button on its own is just swap sides. That's it. It's very simple. It's very simple. This one. Shoulder transition, mouse weight, it. Just click. I've had to do that in the end. I'm most up with the org for some reason. I've been loving the 74 UB. I mean, it's good. It's good as well. It's good. Sugar Barter in stock. Yes. Yes. But there's not many. Not many. People are doing it. I have it on alt thumb and it's janky. Yeah, I changed it. I changed it after playing Arena a bit more, honestly. That's why I started. Okay, good one. Right, so I'm not going to have time to sell all this stuff right now. But I'll note down what happens when I get back and I sell all this stuff in my downtime. We actually ended up doing okay, despite the fact that I lost a load of kit to the VTR, which is quite funny. But I learned my lesson, so we'll understand that for next time. So far, we have made... I mean, excluding this raid. And actually, it's the BTR... Yeah, BTR's not coming in. It looks like this. Your stuff is at the base. What it says. But yeah, so far we've made 6 million. Without this raid. So that was basically 6 million in 3 hours, which is good. Mostly just running streets, doing some hideouty bits, but then I'm going to carry on recording as I like continue on to see where it comes from and like how much I can make on the hideout while I don't play until tomorrow afternoon. So that'll be the interesting thing. I think we'll see. Because at the minute we're seeing like everything. We're seeing me doing factory scav. We're seeing me do hideout. We're seeing me do streets raids, and they're going well as well. So it's like there's a lot going on, right? And we're doing all of it. So the money's racking up real fast. But now that I'm not going to be playing any streams or any raids, I'm going to go and actually I'll cycle my hideout now. So when I get back, it'll be... You know what? We're going to go over, and so I'm just going to set up a raid while we're at it. Maybe I'm going to go and we'll go and raid like 2 Twisted. One of the arena pros. Good, he's good fun. German guys, but I like 2 Twisted. Fun. He's the one who usually takes the interviews for Hepta. He's very like got very good like media presence. How's this doing? Get rid of this filter. Back one in. And we'll do one of these crafts. So I'm going to take my 37 GAC plate and we'll put it in this, and we'll make it brand new. Run one more of these. Fantastic. All right. Okie dokie. All right, cool. All right, friends. Let's. If you have a suspicion here, at the start of my wipe, my computer bricked itself. When I start playing, I'll be able to breeze through lower quests nicely with less contention. Sure, yes, in some ways. Obviously, you'll meet people. I would say that customs is kind of hard, but you know, still, it's kind of hard because all the chats together. But yeah, like other quests, it'll be a lot easier. Right, we're gonna go over to 2Twisted, go and say hi to him, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow if you're around. Same time in the afternoon. Catch you later. Bye.